what you getting into.
Fanatical Massholes. Different edition though. Normally we do sports. We sprinkle in a little bit of, pop culture topics and things like that. Last month we did, we reacted to the 200 greatest singers. This month we're reacting to Billboard's 50 greatest rappers. I got a few of my guys. Obviously, I got Saso with me, who's always with me. I got my brother, Pacman. You see him, Rugby Loren. What's good, baby? How you doing?
Cooling.
All right. Also down here, I got my man, Matt Bastardo. He an artist. You know what I mean? He's in the game. Welcome. Appreciate you. I also got other little brother, 2K. He's also an artist. What's going on, brother? How y'all doing?
Going on, man. We chilling.
All right. Shit, man, without further ado, man, let's jump into it, man. You know what I mean? I know it was like I said, I guess you can call it controversial. A lot of people didn't react to it. We heard what Ice Cube said. He basically don't respect it. You know what I mean? Billboard dropped their 50 greatest rappers list. Here we go. We're going to react to it right now. Bet. Here we go. Number 50 is Rick Ross. Thoughts? Is he there? Is he right where he's at, or should he be higher or even on the list at all?
He right there where he at.
I think it's perfect. I mean, I met him in real life. I got flew out by him, so I gotta respect Big Bro. He did do a lot for the industry. Coming up me as a 20-year-old artist, he's put a lot of motivation and made me prep in real life. So I feel like he should be top 25 for me personally, because we got that connection. So
I got you. Respect. Good, Pac. What you got? What do you think?
I think, 50, that's kind of high. I think he should have been lower. I'm not going to say he should have been below 20 because there's a lot of dudes that's a lot tougher, but he's an iconic figure in the game. You see what I'm saying? He make his name known. He make his voice heard. He's lyrical, especially for a dude that's from down south. You know what I'm saying? So he's staying out. And as a heavier artist, he definitely hold his weight, man. I think lyrically he cool. I think he's an iconic figure, man. He know how to stand out amongst the rest of them. So I think he belong. I'm not saying he belong at 50, but he belong on that chart somewhere. I don't know where, but because I ain't gonna freestyle
so
like that.
You think he should be higher, not lower? You said lower. You think he should be higher?
No, I think he should be lower than where he's at. I think he should be like at least 25, between 25 and 20. You know what I'm saying?
Rose.
Yeah, that'd be higher. You know what I mean? But I got you.
Yeah.
Matt, what's up, bro?
I agree. I think Ricky should be on the list for sure. That's the boss. Lyrically, for a Southern rapper, he's always held it down. Maintained his longevity. I agree with the fellas. He should be a little higher. I say 25 too. So, you know what I mean? He should be in the top 25, Ricky.
Top 25. All right.
He got it.
Okay, top 25. Top 25 sounds good. All right. Hold on. Let me switch my camera, y'all. Let me get right out here. Hold on a second. I think personally, he's ranked where he's at. You know what I mean? I personally, I kind of didn't think he should be in the list. I thought he lost some steam. You know what I mean? With his recent stuff that he had going on, that he ain't really been putting out, but much better. But yeah, I agree with y'all, man. He's good right there. 50's good. He's good right there.
Ooh. He survived his biggest controversy.
Oh, we lost somebody. We lost 2K. He'll probably jump back on. All right. So hold on.
49. Oh.
Who 49? I don't got the list in front of me, so I'm just gonna.
I don't know who's 49 is. We'll find out. It ain't the 49ers.
49 is Rev. Yo, 49 is Rev Run. Obviously a Run DMC. Again, I'm gonna go real quick. I'm gonna go. I would just say, if you're gonna have Rev Run, you gotta have DMC on here. He should be on the list. Definitely on the list. Maybe I put him a little higher. I put him a little. Okay, then exactly. But I put him a little higher because of kind of like Rick Ross, what he brought to the art, what he brought to the genre, to the culture. Rev Run should be a little higher, and DMC should be on this list. Go ahead, Pat. I'll let you go next, Pat.
I think that he should be on the list, not because of lyricism, but because he's an iconic person. He's a household name. I think that I like the DMC better than him. Because DMC,
Right.
when DMC rapped, he had the ad libs and all that. He was doing ad libs before dude had ad libs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
real talk. I think he belonged on the list, not because of lyricism, but because of who he is, what he brought to the game. He was the first. They was the first hip hop artist on MTV. You know what I'm saying? One of the first hip hop artists on TV. I think they did have the first video on MTV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For hip hop artists. So yeah, because they merged the rock and roll with the hip hop world together and all that. So of course he should be up there. Yeah.
Right. I got you. All right, Matt, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, same thing. I feel Daryl should be on the list as well, right next to DMC. I mean, right next to Run. I think probably Run got more pull because his brother's Russell Simmons. But yeah, everybody loved Run DMC, pioneers. Glad they got someone on the list.
No doubt. I got you. All right. Saso, go ahead, bro. Unmute your phone.
Well, Rev Run, I guess I got that name from him, huh? Down with the king? Are y'all down with the king? Down with the king. You hear me? But he's a respectful place. They the one that ignited hip hop with Aerosmith. You know what I'm saying? Will Walk This Way. So 49, I think he should be higher because he the one paved the way for hip hop and rap. Run DMC, that is.
Okay, I got you. All right, 2K jump back on 2K. What you got? Reverend number 49.
All right, sorry, baby mama called me. I gotta handle that. My baby's sick in the hospital. So
I got you, bro.
Saying, bro?
Reverend 49.
What's everybody else thinking? Am I the last one?
Yeah, what you thinking? It don't matter about what we think, bro. What you know what I mean? Like it's everybody's opinion. We on here as individuals, but we doing it together. What you think? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
His name rings bells. I think lyrically, I think he deserved the 49 spot.
All right, cool. Moving on. Melly Mel, number 48. I think this is where this is where it starts to get a little hairy. I'm gonna let you start first, Matt. Melly Mel, I'm sorry. 48.
Melly Mel, again, one of the pioneers. But I think where Melly Mel lacks is he didn't really have the longevity. You know what I mean? He didn't make it to the 90s circuit of rappers like Rakim and even like Cool G Rap. You know, he was kind of left in the 80s, but nonetheless, pioneer. So I'm glad he's on the list. That's, I wouldn't put him any higher or lower.
Got you. All right. Saso, you next. Melly Mel, 48.
White line.
I knew you was gonna go through that shit.
Coming through
I knew you was gonna do that.
No, I don't do that stuff, but nah, it's respectful. I used to like that song, something like a phenomenon. Hey, Yon, that joint used to go,
bro. You dating yourself crazy, bro. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Nah, but I'm saying, yo, that's a privilege to see him on the list. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't heard that song in a while. Like, I ain't heard him. I didn't even know that was him that sang that song till y'all brought that up the last time. So yeah, Melly Mel 48.
He's good.
Yeah.
All right. 2K. Have you heard of Melly Mel? Let's not forget 2K like 20, bro.
I'm a youngin'. Some of them I have heard of.
I'm messing with you. Go ahead, bro.
On the first one that we did, knowing we had to redo it, I actually went and looked up the 50, the top 50 that they have right now. Looked through some of the artists and stuff. A lot of it's not my flavor, not my type. But I didn't really listen too much of Homie, so I can't really give a rating on that, so I'm gonna have to pass.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, if you listen to him, listen to that Joe White line. I'm trying to tell you that Joe White that. I didn't even know what White line was until later on in life.
You could listen to the message too instead of white lines. You could listen to the message. Go ahead.
Right, the message.
Okay.
Back. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, back. Go ahead,
Like the first big hip hop song.
Melly, man, he was a champ. He opened a lot of doors for a lot of artists. He was a controversial artist, so I respect him. He brought a little more to the table than White Lines, but yeah, no. I was
All right, I got that
everywhere. But anyways, yeah, he that dude. I think he deserved to be on there because, like I said, iconic, very iconic. Real talk. Yeah. They was rapping before dudes was wearing gold chains and jeans and all that. They was wearing they was dressing like Earth, Wind and Fire. That's how early on they was rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they was break dancing on cardboards.
He was talking about the hood before gangster rap and all of that.
Giving you the war report. He was giving you the war report
before anybody brought the message about the hood. Like he brought the hood to the TV screen. So he definitely deserved to be up there.
He painted that picture on the message for sure.
Good point, man. Listen, that's a good point. All right, let's moving on. Good stuff, fellas. MC Light 47. Pac, I'm gonna start with you, bro.
MC Light. See, MC Light was MC Light was MC Light. That's my favorite female rapper. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna be she deserved to be up there. I think she deserved to be a little she deserved more than what she got. She deserved better because she was tough, man. She was tough. She was rapping, and back in the 80s, you couldn't say she was good for a female rapper because she was just as bad. She was better than some dude. Real talk. Yeah, she was better than some dude. She was so nice. She was so nice that she's still in the game right now, hosting for BET. Every time they do the music awards, that's her voice in the background, DJing and all that. She was tough. She was tough.
Sure. Go ahead, Saso. And she like 47.
Hey, I agree with everything Pacman just said. And I have to add some. Like, phenomenal, y'all. Like, imagine a 14-year-old listening to Porgy Georgie and Roughneck. On and on.
Light as a rock.
Matter of fact, her cousin went to school with me, elementary school with me. And she told me her cousin was MC Light. I was like, for real? So we became best friends. But yeah, MC Light, she's that girl, y'all. I think she should be higher than what she is right
now. 2K, MC Light, whatever you know about her, give
I've
you
heard
about comments.
I've heard about it, but the bros got more, background history. I think they nailed it. There's really not much more that I can carry on besides what they've already said. So I think that she deserves it as well.
Matt, what's up?
Well deserved. MC Light, she's a legend. One of the first real dope female MCs for sure. She kept the street. She kept the fellas in tune. She wasn't all about that sex appeal. She just kept it street, kept it rugged. And that's what we love about MC Light. I agree with that. I'm glad she's on the list.
Lyrically, one of the best to ever do it. Like Pacman said, like y'all bitches said, male or female. MC Light is
Brooklyn harder than anybody in the 80s.
For sure. Listen, man, I tell all y'all youngins that's gonna be watching this and people that ain't watched it, listen to MC Light. Her stuff's everywhere. It's on iTunes, all that. Trust me, you're gonna be like, oh snap, MC Light is dope. This is gonna be the one that's gonna have everybody in uproar. Jadakiss 46.
Lord have mercy.
Whoever want to go first, let's just keep the rant. Let's keep the rant within a minute. Let's keep the rant within a minute because I know we all got a bunch to say about this. Go ahead, 2K. Go ahead.
As a CEO, as a CEO, he's, he plays his role in a different. As an artist, let me start off as an artist. He's got bars, man. Like that versus battle was crazy. So that's one thing I will say about it. And that's how I really started to get. I've been listening to Jadakiss since out for about 6-7 years now. As a child growing up. A lot of respect for the man. He's very talented. He's inspired me on a couple different occasions, especially growing up as a white rapper. You know what I'm saying? He put on Millie's, and Millie's just putting on for Massachusetts. And, I'm from Boston. So being from Boston and him working with Millie's and him giving Millie's a chance when nobody else would, it shows a lot of leeway. It shows a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of dignity because not a lot of people believe in us white rappers, especially lyrically. You know what I'm saying, or just like the looks and everything. So I give my flowers to Jadakiss. He 100% deserves his spot, but I think that he should be lower. I think Jadakiss deserves at least top 30.
Higher, you mean? I don't higher. Higher
That's what I'm like
30.
lower on the list.
Yeah,
meaning,
I got you.
But
I got you.
Yeah, higher in rank is what I'm saying. Yep.
Saso, don't go crazy, Saso. 1 minute. Go ahead, get your rant on.
Nah, you know what? Ain't even gonna be 1 minute. Putting Jadakiss on 47 is like putting Beyonce at number 47.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Jadakiss is number one in his group with the Lock. Beyonce is number one with her group Destiny Child. Jadakiss is that dude, God. What is they thinking about? What they thinking about?
Right, no doubt. No doubt. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Same thing. He should be higher on the list, higher in rank. Jadakiss named himself top 5 dead or alive with that album, and I kind of agree with him. I'd say more like in the top 10, but Jada, that dude, the verses solidified it. Always been a punchline king. Bars for days. Jada's that dude. But I also think Fabulous should be somewhere around Jadakiss.
For sure.
On the list, right?
Not on the list at all. Good point.
Fab's
crazy.
There's a lot of good rappers that they kept out the list.
Should be on this list.
We'll definitely give our snubs. All right, Pacman, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, Jadakiss deserved it better. Longevity. There ain't no rapper from the 90s that's still popping right now like he is. Nobody. I can't. I'm really trying to think. Besides Jay-Z, he's still up there. You know what I'm saying? But there's name another rapper that's still relevant lyrically right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Name another rapper from the 90s. You can't really name too many. Now, I think that he deserves better because it ain't too many rappers that you can name that's lyrical. You can say that some that have lyrics, but ain't lyrical like him, bro. He tough. And I'm gonna keep it a band. He wasn't never ever one of my top favorite rappers, but I just you got to give a nigga his, excuse my language, you got to give a dude his flowers when he deserve them. He's tough.
Right.
I'm not gonna front. He's tough. Like he's the type of dude. Like every like when I hear his album, I listen to every song because he's tough, bro. Like his punchlines is crazy. He just deserves better. He get longevity. The man ain't never ran out of bars in that versus joint. You expected Cam and them to win because they was really at the top of their game when both of them was out at the same time. But them lyrics, that go to show you that lyrics outweigh all that glitz and glamour stuff, man.
MC.
Absolutely.
One thing I will say, honestly, I want to add another note. Like out of the East Coast, especially like what bro was just saying with the longevity, especially with the East Coast, like Miz, as you would know, like us being out here and stuff too, and him still being popping, it's really hard, especially when you're not down south or out west. It's really hard to maintain longevity when it comes to being in the East Coast as well. So for me, he's my favorite rapper out of the East Coast for all time. To me personally, I love Jadakiss, man.
Can I add something too? I'm gonna add something to that. Ain't that's Biggie Smalls? That's it. That's his sensei, right?
Nah, I can't say that. He said that.
Biggie Smalls, that's his sensei. That's who he learned from. So
they was already rhyming though. Remember, Biggie dissed him on a track when they brought him into the studio. You know what I mean? To do a track with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, he's been on. He was on a few of their songs. I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna call him that. I'm not gonna do that. But all right, cool.
I never heard that.
Hey, he said that out of his own mouth. Biggie Smalls, that's his sensei.
Okay. I can't do that, bro. Anyway, check it. Yeah, Jada should be top 5. Period. Point blank. Top 5, like you said, top 5
Yeah,
dead
I
or alive.
disrespected saying top 30.
I mean, look,
I
like
take it 100% back. I
yeah, like
disrespected
Pacman said.
saying top 30.
Like Pacman said, other than maybe Eminem, Snoop, but I mean, relevancy still spitting fire, hot. It's Eminem. I mean, not Eminem. It's Jada Kiss. Jada all day long, like everything he spit is fire. Like you said, down south, West Coast, they all trying to get a feature with Jada on it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want Jada on it. Just, I mean, it don't matter from the bars from. I mean, like I don't know, man. It's just
I sort of like John Jones too, from New York. I sort of like John Jones. That's his name, right? Jim Jones.
Jim Jones. You talking about Jim Jones?
I like
they're not
him
on the
too. I've
list.
been listening to him. Sorry, no disrespect. I love y'all, but Jim Jones, I've been listening to him things because he got a couple features with Millie's too. But yeah, they tough, man. They tough. Man.
Jada top 5 dead or alive, man. Listen to his lyrics, y'all. Listen to the man's lyrics. We ain't got time to spit the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics. I can't think of one off the top of my dome. Jada top 5. Jada top 5. Ice-T number 45, y'all. What y'all think?
I think he belongs on the list. I don't know where, but I think he belongs on it because he's another iconic dude that everybody say that NWA started gangster rap. He was out before NWA, and he was talking about gangster-ish before they was out. So, and he got that song from a dude from Philly.
Cop Killer.
They got a song that he gives his respect to. That you know what I'm saying? Because everybody be saying, "Oh, NWA is different," but nah, Ice-T belong on it. If you look back and watch Breaking, Ice-T was on Breaking, rapping on the stage. When they was when they was breakdancing, they went to a concert. Ice-T was on stage, he had bandana on, and he was rapping. That was Ice-T. Ice-T been around for a long time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he deserved to be on the list. I don't know where, but he deserved to be on that list.
Yep.
And he was talking about street-ish before anybody was.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, I think the dude from Philly's name was Schoolie D. They say
that's a fact. That's the whole fact.
Ice-T got his flow for 6 in the morning from Schoolie D's song PCK or something like that. But anyway,
that's where Biggie got that beat from. B.I.G.'s making this cream. You know what I'm saying?
Say, what the hell does that mean? Yeah, I got you.
Yep. Ice-T, first gangster rapper, he deserves to be on the list. He good where he at. For sure.
Good, Sauce.
And you know what? I like him on the list where he is. But another thing I like, you know, when I was young, I used to watch this movie called Ricochet. And my aunt used to ball with Denzel Washington. And Ice-T was, you know, like the sidekick of Denzel Washington. I like him in some of these movies and CSIs and these cases and stuff like that. But I respect him as a rapper though. He rightfully belongs on that list.
You did all that to your son. Go ahead, 2K.
I agree with the brothers. He definitely, I don't know where, but he definitely belongs on the list somewhere.
Man. Yeah, definitely. Look, Ice-T belongs on the list. I kind of thought at first, maybe not. But again, pioneer, revolutionary, cop killer. You know what I'm saying? Rolling Stone cover with the cop suit on, like cop uniform on.
Colors.
You got to give it to him. Colors, you got to give it to him. You know what I mean? You definitely got to give it to him.
No
All right.
doubt.
44, Queen Latifah. Where we at? We good with her on this list? We good at where she's at or where she needs to go up?
I'm good with her where she at.
Okay.
She good about where she at. Another female pioneer.
Yeah, I like where she's at too. I like her where she's at too. UNITY, you know what I mean? Ladies first. Ladies first, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she definitely belongs. She's definitely good where she's at. Definitely belongs on the list, good where she's at. I was saying she don't need to go up or down. She good. 44.
I think, pardon self, I think she was nice. Like she was one of them rappers. You see how Fat Joe when he rap with force and like he like about to snatch the nigga up. That's how she
That was
used to
her.
rap. Like she
Right, that was
used
her.
to have attitude with her rap. Like she, you know what I'm saying? Like she used to get dudes hyped up. So yeah, I think she deserved to be on there. I don't know where she should be, but I think she should be on there.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know if I'd move her up or down. I think she's good right there where she's at. Respect the Queen Latifah. I mean, being top 50 is great. You know what I'm saying? It's like being top 75 NBA player. Hey, listen, you in there. You know what I'm saying? Bun B, number 43. I don't know, man. Pimp C should be, if you're going to put Bun B, Pimp C should be in this list too. But I mean, I like Bun B. He's cool. I like, you know what I mean? He's cool. He's cool. I like him where he's at. I like Bun B. I'm not trying to diminish him by saying it like that, but I don't know. I wouldn't move him up. I wouldn't move him up or down. He's cool at 43.
I think they put him on there because they needed an iconic nigga from Texas. Excuse my language. He's tough, but he ain't no Billboard tough. You understand what I'm saying? Like, is Scarface on there?
We'll get. I'm pretty sure he's got to be on here. I'm sure he's on here. He's on here somewhere.
Face is on there.
I don't know if he.
Face is on here.
I don't know if he deserved to be on that list. I like him. He tough, but he ain't like crazy lyrical. You know what I'm saying? If this list is just about being iconic, then all right, cool. And he really ain't even iconic. I don't know, bro. He mediocre to me, bro. I'm not saying he whack, but he's not ill.
I would tell you go listen to his album his solo album in 2006. He held his weight. Oh, you all right? So my bad. I mean, I actually know you'd have, but I'm just saying, like, I kind of re-listened to it, bro. Like he said some stuff on there. You know what I mean? Again, it's your flavor though. It was definitely catered to the Houston of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was Houston. You know what I mean? All Houston. But you know, we listen to it up here, so I get you though. But no doubt, I think he's good where he's at. Everybody else, what y'all think? Matt, where do you think he's at?
Yeah, I'm glad he made the list. He made his way into all of our everyday lives on the radio and videos and all that. I think after the big pimping, the world got to know who UGK was. But like I said, I think Pimp C should be right there with him.
He's got to be on the list.
Be on the list, yeah.
He's got to be on the list. Saso 2K, what y'all got to add to it?
Well, it seems like the ones that's been in a group that's on the bottom, like Jadakiss on the bottom with the lots, and you got Bun B with the what's that?
UGK.
Underground.
Underground Kings.
Underground Kings. Know what I'm saying? Underground Kings. So it's it's good that he's on the list, but I think them folks should be high because they lyrics is good, and it's down south. I love down south music. Especially Paul Wall, Mike Jones, all them. They call they cadence. That's what they do. They call they cadence. King Brian Boom 4-4. You know what I'm saying? I can't beat that. So I'm glad. It's good to see him on the list, but I feel as though he should be a little bit lower. Yes.
Lower. All right.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, cool.
Yeah, listen, wait. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, he's tough. To me, he just know how to. He sounds good over beats. Like he know how to ride a beat. His cadence is crazy, but lyrically, he's not ill. He's tough, but he's not ill. I'm not saying he don't. You know what I'm saying?
Respect, brother. We got it. I
agree with you there.
Right.
A lot of these Southern artists weren't.
Right. Yeah. 42, Reggie Noble. This is a travesty to me. I'm going to say it just like that. Reggie Noble, Redman. There's no way in what Redman should be 42. Redman is top 15, top 20, period. We're going to stop disrespecting Reggie. Redman should be number 15, 20. That's what I'm going to say on this list. Go ahead, Pacman. I'm going to let you go first. I'm going to let you go, bro. That's my rant, man.
Reggie was my man.
You know what I'm saying?
That was my guy. When he first came out, I kind of was confused. But then when he came out with the when they had the headbanger joint and he was on there.
Oh my goodness. Headbanger's a classic.
The headbanger.
He said, like I had cerebral palsy.
Palsy.
I had to get up and walk around for this one.
What did he say?
He said, rah, like I had cerebral
palsy. Yeah.
He had the Superman level joint. Come on, bro.
Yeah. I walk
Yeah,
around the
I was
street
out-
with the black tech 9 by the waistline, thinking the hype is. So turn the volume up for knots and watch the ba-bump, ba-bump, make the speakers pop. Check. Yo, come on,
He
man.
deserved to be. He deserved to be 20 or lower. That's a fact.
At least that.
Yeah, man. 2K. Oh my, go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, bro.
Personally, Redman's in my top 5, along with
There you
Redman.
go.
They just
There you go.
my favorites. You know, I love the Wu. Been a Wu fan since day one. So, you know, Reggie like next to Ken, but Reggie in my top 5. Glad he's on the list, but he should be way higher.
True indeed.
On the South, I had to. I got another call.
You good, brother?
Last artist, I didn't give. I didn't say whether or not. I
Bun B.
never.
Bun B.
Bun B. We got brothers, as you know, Miss, in Houston. We got brothers in Houston. I lived in San Antonio for 5 years. Never, but he doesn't ring bells on my part. So I can't say he deserves it or doesn't because I haven't heard from him. What's the artist we're on right now? Redman. Man, come on. Y'all already know the answer to this. Come on. That's a classic.
Are you good where he's at, or should he be higher? Is very. I know he should be on the list. Higher. I got you. All right. I got you. Now.
That's Redman.
Yeah, it's a damn travesty.
We can't disrespect that, man.
Baby, fuck her. We about to find out from that shit. Oh, wow. Hello, fellas.
Hey, yeah, they say hi to y'all.
Hi, baby.
All right, hello. We gonna keep them on long. Point interruption. So look, we got
Bro, he got him.
I didn't know this is my baby.
All right, Saj, you gotta get off, bro. We gonna continue this without you, man. I'll see you on Saturday for the regular show, though. We gotta keep the train rolling. You heard?
Chill out before I get in trouble.
But yo, all right. E40 number 41. Saj, you gotta go, brother. Go on ahead, bro. We got this going on. You know, we're gonna keep chopping up about this though.
Nope. Yep, he said.
E40, he's good. E40, he's good. I ain't want to talk about Redman because Redman was giving me high blood pressure. Being at the level we're in, but E40, he got his rightful spot where he is.
Redman was giving you high blood pressure? What you talking?
He's saying he didn't like his spot being so high in the 40s.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, definitely. So he's too. Yeah, he should be up there. Mac, E40.
E40?
Fonzarelli.
He's a character, you know what I mean?
40 Wilder.
Yeah, definitely.
E40's a character. He came up with his own slang language. Definitely a legend in the game. You know, he part of Mount Rushmore with Snoop, Ice Cube, and Too Short. So West Coast legend for sure. I like him where he's at. He should be on the list.
All right, 2K.
Sure,
what you think about 40?
I'm gonna answer this real quick. I love E40 because, like I said, as a young artist, when I was growing up, his name rang bells. So he had the longevity. Should he be higher than Redman? Nope. But should he deserve his spot? Yup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he doesn't. I think he deserves his spot at 40. But for speaking of him being a higher rank than Redman, I think that's just disrespectful. I think it's unacceptable, and they need to give Redman his flowers.
Yeah.
Indeed. Pac, what you got?
I never was a fan of I'm not even going to front. I never was a fan of 40. I respect him. Because he basically put the Bay on the map. Besides Too Short, he put the Bay on the map. He had his own lane. He created his own lane, his own style.
That's you saying his name.
Oh, brother.
Why Too Short's not on the list?
We don't know.
I'm not finished yet.
Let us go, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, so you brought him up. My bad.
All right.
Ahead,
so I respect him because he created his own lane. He created his own little wave. You understand what I'm saying? With all that. I respect him because of that. But I think he is one of the first dudes to rap over beat without cadence. I'm not even going front. He's one of the first dudes to rap over beat without having a cadence and all that. Because he just besides Silk the Shocker, like they just didn't know how to rap the beat, and that's why I didn't like them. Anybody else that like him, that's one. I just didn't never like him. I don't know where he should be on the list. I probably wouldn't even have put him on it only because his status is being iconic in the game and setting his own lane. That's my take on it.
I got you. Who didn't go? Who didn't talk about E40?
I think Matt.
Yeah, Matt. I think Matt said something about E40. I think he did. I don't. Like I say, I think he's cool where he's at. I like his style. Obviously, he's one of the biggest influencers in hip hop with the hyphy movement, and all that. Yeah, he's cool. You know what I mean? Again, if they took him off the list, I wouldn't be mad either. I ain't mad. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to E40. You know what I'm saying? He's cool. You know what I mean? He's good. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre, number 40. I don't think he should be on the list. He's not a rapper to me, but that's just my opinion. No disrespect to Dre. I think he's more of a producer. I know, you know what I mean? And I feel like my criteria to be 50 greatest rappers, you have to write your own rhymes. At least 75% of them. I'm pretty sure he didn't do that. I wouldn't have Dre on this list. No disrespect to Dre. Producer-wise, pioneer. I guess why we're doing it because he's NWA. He's one of the pioneers. Not pioneers, but one of the revolutionaries, one of the influencers. You know what I mean? One of the trendsetters of hip-hop. Cool. That's why he's on the list. But if we talking about MCing and all that, I can't have him on the list. That's just no disrespect to Dre.
Hold
you
up.
Know what I mean?
Hold up. I been there. I done that. Got gun, got strapped. It's a million motherfuckers on the planet Earth talking all the bullshit with us all is worth. You hear me? Dr. Dre should be on the list.
You done cursed a bunch of times.
Somebody else wrote it.
Huh?
Somebody else wrote that for him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But go ahead, Saso.
You know what? He delivered. I don't give a fuck who wrote it for him. They delivered. Man,
chill with the sweat, bro. Chill. I got you though. Go ahead, keep going. Finish your point, bro. You
already did.
Okay. Matt, what's up, man? What?
Dr. Dre, I mean, obviously an icon, legendary producer. But if he don't write his own raps, he don't belong on the list.
It's not disrespectful, man. I'm sorry. 2K.
Me, I love Dr. Dre. I do, but knowing as an artist, Miz, I love how you said it's not disrespectful. Well, I don't love it, you said, but with you know what I'm saying? Me as an artist, I'll never, ever, ever, I don't care how much money you got, I don't care how good your verses are, I don't care about none of that. Me as an artist, I feel disrespected because of the pain and everything that I've been through in my life and what I put into my music. That's what builds your character at the end of the day. So if you're using somebody else's, forte and what they're doing and putting it into yours, yeah, it's gonna make you sound good. But at the end of the day, that's not what you're paying. It's not your, it didn't come out of your brain. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, as an artist, he does have songs he wrote himself. But Dr. Dre, I will say, he definitely deserves a spot on for sure. Definitely deserves his spot. But as an artist, I don't agree with the ghostwriting. Like Drake, I love Drake. Miz, you personally know how much I love Drake. You know what I'm saying? Me growing up and coming up listening.
We'll get to Drake though, but I got you, Drake. Yeah. We'll stay on Drake.
But it's the ghostwriting. It kills me. It kills me.
I got you. Pat, go ahead, bro. I know you wanted to rebut, so I'll let you rebut after Pat's done. Go ahead. What you think, Pat?
If this was a list for producers, yeah. But I think this list is I think now that I'm seeing people on it and where they at, I think this is more about status.
Trendsetters and status and trendsetters. Yeah,
so,
you right.
So I don't think if we're going off of being a hip hop artist, I don't think he should be on it. But if we're going by status and all that, then he should be on it.
He's top 5. I mean, you talk about it's top 5. I mean, what he did for hip hop. I mean, we can't. That goes unquestioned what he did for hip hop. Yeah. But as far as pen to pad, I just can't do it. I can't do it.
He created a genre,
right? You know what
I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I gave him that. But as far as being an artist, if this is about being an artist, I don't think he should be on the list. No.
Respect. Hey y'all, I got Hey, y'all, I gotta roll out, and good night to y'all, man. Y'all keep that shit going. I'ma holler at y'all.
Bro, man, slow down. All right, yo, just us. I'll see you on Saturday, bro.
All
We'll
right,
do
no
the sports
doubt.
joint. All right, bro.
All right.
Easy.
Crazy.
All right. So let's run through like 3 or 4 more, and then we'll go to break real quick. We'll jump back on it. Y'all watching the Fanatical Massholes, 50 greatest rappers reaction, Billboard's 50 greatest rappers, hip hop edition. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say that better. We'll get that right. All right. Number 39, Ludacris. Rapid fire pack.
Yeah. Luda's a tough. He's nice. I ain't gonna front. I don't buy his music, but he's a lyrical genius. I seen
Lyrical genius.
I'm dead ass. Excuse my language. I seen a show that Redman and Method Man had where they was like pranking artists or something, and they gave this dude some crazy messed up beat, and he still
went crazy
and killed it. Like if you really don't listen to him, he's nice.
Lyrically, he's nice.
Yeah, he's nice. He should be on there if we talking about lyricism and all that and all that. He can rap. The boy can rap.
I'm gonna put him higher. If it's me, I'm putting him higher. I don't think he's higher than 39. I mean, I don't know. You know what? Maybe not. 35, a little higher. Couple slots. But he's
not
nice.
taking that from his spot. I don't know where he should be on there, but I'm saying he belong on there. The boy can rap.
That's just me. That's me. I'm kind of putting him in lists. Y'all don't have to. Me, I'm putting him at slots. Where I would put him at. Matt, what's up?
Who we talking about?
Luda, 39.
Luda, icon. You know what I mean? His charisma was top of the charts. You know what I mean? For a South rapper, he had the lyrics, but the charisma was what made Luda so great, and I'm glad he's on the list. I put him a little higher.
Cool. 2K, what up?
Luda, come on now. Definitely higher. Like I said, he was I don't really know when he started rapping, but all I know is when I was younger, I heard his name. He had songs with a lot of big artists, and he reminds me of in a couple of the songs, he reminds me of Busta Rhymes. And personally, as an MC, I love Busta Rhymes. So I'll definitely give Luda his flowers. He definitely needs to be like you were saying, there's a couple of spots definitely higher. Yeah, that's all I got on Luda. He definitely needs to be at least 35, 36 on the list.
Bet. All right. Gucci Mane, 38.
Nope. Get him out of here. I don't like Gucci. Personally, I don't like Gucci. I don't think he deserves to be on the list. There's a lot of artists that deserve to be on this list. And
Gucci's not one of them.
I think Gucci plays a better role at making money and being a CEO. Personally. I don't know what it is. I just don't like Gucci. I
ain't even trying to laugh at this, man. I don't want to turn this into a sideshow, but I get what you're saying. I got you. I'm just laughing because I see Pacman's reaction. I know Pacman rock with Gucci, man. But I
don't like Gucci. He a good CEO, but artists, I don't, it's just his flow too soft not soft, it's just I don't know what it is. I don't want to make anybody mad or nothing like that.
You're not making nobody mad, bro. It's your opinion, mad, bro. You talking your talk, bro. Like, look, if they ever see this, they gonna be mad, whatever. But we talking our talk like everybody else talks. They talk. You know what I'm saying? Our opinions don't matter. You know what I mean? That's it. We just talking, just like everybody else talk. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I love him being a CEO. He's doing his thing, signing these young artists. You know what I'm saying? Giving them a bag, doing their thing. But as an artist, I just never really rocked with him. Y'all
artists, somebody critiquing you with Matt stuff, you know what I mean? Or whatever,
Yep.
They just talking. That's their opinion. They talking, they talk. You talking your talk. Pacman, I know you got a rebuttal. Go ahead, Pac. I'm gonna let you rebut that.
I didn't like him when he first came out. But Gucci stepped his game up, homie. Like he stepped his game up. He stepped his game up. Listen to this.
Can't hear it. What you trying to play for us? What you trying to play for? Yeah, it's too low.
Ugly. It's called Ugly. Go listen to Ugly.
I already heard.
He's tough. He's tough, my nigga. Excuse my language. He's tough. He used to be trash. But the boy stepped his game. I don't know if he went to prison and whatever, but the boy tough. I'm telling you, he used to be trash. He deserved to be on there, man. He deserved to be on there.
Some of his newer stuff
is
is
on it.
some of his newer stuff. Some of his newer stuff. When you right, his newer stuff was pretty dope though. He had some joints on there that I like. I don't know.
John
Go ahead,
Gotti
Matt.
to get on that list. For real.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
I never been a huge Gucci fan, but you know, he's had his staying power. And I feel like, yeah, he reinvented himself and came back. I think when he got out of jail, he came back even stronger. So I wouldn't put him on my top 50, but I can't really say much. You know what I mean? He made it.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put him 50 either, but he's cool. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put him up there, but it's all right. You know what I mean? I don't know. He has gotten better though, but I still wouldn't put him up there. But hey, that's what it is, man. Common, number 37.
Common.
Don't
Go
know.
ahead, Matt.
Can't
Go ahead, Matt.
Common. I always like Common. You know what I'm saying? He was the first East Coast rapper to diss Ice Cube, I think. Well, Ice Cube dissed him and West Side Connection, but I remember
Midwest.
that whole dude
From the Midwest.
when he came out with the song "I Used to Love Her."
I used to love her. Yeah, they thought he was dissing them or something like that, and it came out.
Yeah, he said when she went out to the West, she got all messed up.
Yeah, so West Side Connection took it personal. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that.
But Common's that dude. I'm glad he's on the list. One of the first Chicago cats, pioneer.
All right.
Legend. Lyrical.
Common.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, but I think it belong on there. Because he just why lyrically he belong on there. You understand what I'm saying? I think he belong on there. I really don't have a lot to say about him, but that first joint, the whole video just covered everything. You know what I'm saying? And I just got a bond with him because of some background stuff. But anyway, we won't get into that. But that song and another joint he had with I forgot the name of the song, but yeah, he belong on there. He tough.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, he's cool. He's on there. He's cool on there. He's cool on there. Obviously, Used to Love Her is a classic. You know what I'm saying? He got some other joints, you know what I mean, that, you know, that are dope. You know what I mean? The Light, you know what I mean? Again, if you know, singing it to your your lady, you know what I mean? The Light is dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, influential artist.
The joint
you know
with the courtroom rapping, and I think Taraji P. Henson was in the video.
Yo, I gotta take this. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go do your thing, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to remember now.
Before you take my love away, before you that joint right there.
Yeah. Yep. I know you're talking about.
That joint. Yeah.
I know you're talking about. All right. Since Matt gonna take a break, we're gonna take a quick break too. When we come back, we're gonna get to more of the list. Fanatical Massholes, stay locked.
Woke up, took a shit, not knowing it's your last day. Shot outside the club, cause your crook was only halfway. These kids ain't playing out a half day.
Fanatical Massholes, our reaction to the 50 greatest rappers list put out by Billboard. All right, let's keep going. Yasmin Bey, formerly Mos Def, he comes in at number 36. Where we at with him? How y'all feeling? Pat, go ahead, bro.
Most definitely he need to be on that list.
Okay.
I never went out and bought all his albums, but Miss Fat Booty was my joint.
Classic.
Classic. Crazy. His lyrics crazy. He's a lyrical dude. I just was at the time when he was out, he was at the time there was a couple artists that wanted to keep it too real, and they didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying? They was against all the streets and all that, so they was just trying to be like a little more organic, and I wasn't into it at the time, so I really didn't appreciate him at the time. But he was a good lyricist. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I wasn't really into all that backpack organic hip hop at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he was a lyricist. He still is a lyricist. He was tough. He was real tough. Yeah. So I pay homage to the man because he was tough.
Okay.
That's my style of rap, but he's tough.
Okay.
All right, Matt, Mos Def.
Mos Def should be on the list, most definitely. I put him around Common, so I think they did a good job on placement.
True indeed.
I like him where he's at.
True indeed. 2K, you know anything about Mos Def? Let me stop messing with you.
don't know. Can't rank him.
I got it. All right.
Being honest,
I agree with y'all. He's right. He's good where he's at. Exactly where he's at. All right. Quick through this thing. This is going to be a controversial one, so let's try to keep the rants to a minimum. Future number 35. Whoever wants to go first.
I love
we'll go on the line.
I love Future, but I hate him. I'm just playing. Future. I like how they fit him in because he is sort of new age. He's not so much an older artist. But for the longevity he has right now, still dropping songs with other huge artists and still maintaining his business and doing what he does, he definitely deserves to be on the list. Like I said, I like seeing the younger artists make the list. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not a lot of young artists that made the list besides like Nicki and stuff like that. So it you know what I'm saying? It's good to see that they're adding a little bit of flavor into the top 50. So I don't think he should be where he's at. I think he should be a little lower, but I do think he should be on the list.
I think that if you don't think that Gucci shouldn't be on the list, then he shouldn't be on the list because Gucci better than him. But in my opinion, but he's been rapping for a minute. He's been out for because he was on the Dungeon Family. He's been around for a little while, and he one of them dudes you got to listen to him a couple times to get what he's saying. He says some things sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, he's one of them dudes that just he sound good over a beat.
Right.
But iconically, yeah, but lyrically, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Gucci is Gucci. You can understand Gucci better than him. You feel me? What I'm saying?
True
so
indeed.
I'm confused. So I'm gonna say he don't belong. He do because sometimes he do say some good stuff. Like the. I mean, sometimes
different flavors. Different flavors.
I'm gonna say this. Life is good with Drake. That's one of my joints right now. You know what I mean? When that joint come on, especially when I'm in the gym. But again, it's just Future's a movement that just hasn't. Yeah, Future's a movement that just hasn't lost steam. His movement has not lost steam. That's why he's on the list. Again, like you said, Pacman, if you don't got Gucci on the list, you can't have Future on the list. But he's just a movement that's just like, damn. Like March Madness. Every time I hear March Madness, and that song is now it's like 6, 7 years old. I blare it. I still blare it like, yo. Honey,
Jumpman tough.
Then you know what I mean? Spend a day to get a mind blown, dress it up and go to NASA. 200 miles on the dash. It's like, yo, whoa, hold up.
That's the type of music that made me want to.
It's just a movement. Future's a movement that just ain't slowing down what you thought it was gonna slow down.
Whoa.
Yeah, you thought his movement was gonna run out of steam, and it just hasn't yet. And I don't think it's gonna. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he's cool. He's good. He's good. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
Future's the future of rap. You know what I mean? He's here. He's here to stay.
That's it.
He's so big right now that how could he not be on the list? But
exactly. That's why I put him on there.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing. Every rapper that's relevant right now, I heard them banging Future in a car.
Absolutely.
From Cam to Fab to Meek Mill to anybody that's rapping right now, I done heard them playing his stuff in their car.
Future is the down south dude. Future's the one is just like Jada. Future's in that list of artists who get play every region of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like the New York people love Future. You know what I'm saying? Like I got cousins from out there that, man, when Future joint drop, I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's move it on though. Chuck D, 34, Pac. Chuck D, Public Enemy.
He most definitely deserve to be on it because he's probably the first rapper to be political. You understand what I'm saying? And bring the hood to the television screen. Like the video, he had Night of the Living Bassheads. That was, I still remember that like it was yesterday. It was a whole movie. You understand what I'm saying? And he kind of focused on the epidemic that was going on in the hood with crackheads at the time. Because the crack pandemic
epidemic. I got you.
Was at its height, and my mom's and my father was getting high at the time. So like, and you could just identify with everything that was going on in the video. And he just touched on a lot of stuff that a lot of rappers didn't at that time. Like he was political, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know Elvis was racist until he said something in that song. That it was for what movie was it?
Do the Right Thing.
Do the right thing.
Fight
My
the
man,
power.
appreciate it. Fight the power.
Yeah, do the right thing. Yeah.
Look, that's a damn shame. Thank you, brother. I'm dead.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen,
So,
you don't gotta be black to know that movie. Go ahead, man.
No, I'm not saying that,
bro.
I got the AIDS.
I'm kidding with you, bro. I'm kidding with you, bro.
It was this dude. When I was 12, there was this dude. He was a little older than me, and I thought because he was white, he didn't know about hip hop. That he knew about hip hop that was out in '75.
Right.
I didn't even know hip hop.
Again, I'm joshing you, bro.
You broke it all the way down. So I'm not. I would never say that.
I know you wasn't. I'm joking, bro.
I'm saying
don't take it like that
because I should know it. I should know that, and I didn't.
I know, bro. You old, bro. You should know this. You old,
That's
bro.
why I'm saying that. That's why I said that. I like to sit in front of the TV and watch that video. I had it on VHS. I used to watch that video every day. That same video right there.
Chuck D, man.
Revolutionary. Living bass says and fight the power.
Revolutionary Matt. Chuck D.
Chuck D. Definitely a legend. Fight the power. That whole movement, you know what I mean? I'd say Chuck D was the first political. It was like right before gangster rap, but Chuck D was like the brink because he was speaking on politics and injustice. And Public Enemy was that group.
Yeah, what he was kind of the yin to the yang with NWA. At the same time NWA was doing what they was doing. You know what I'm saying?
I think they were a little earlier than NWA.
Huh?
I think they came out a little earlier than NWA.
I thought they were around the same. They weren't around the same time. They were kind of intertwined a little bit.
I'd have to check. I think Public Enemy was 87 and NWA was 88. So I feel like NWA was influenced by Chuck D and
Well, you know what I'm saying? They because he produced a few records. He produced, I think, Ice-T's which one? America's Most Wanted? Ice Cube, I'm sorry.
Ice Cube.
He produced one of his albums. Ice Cube produced one of his on East Coast.
That was
right. That's what I'm saying. So you might be right. All right, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It was
intertwined. I think they influenced NWA, but NWA.
Oh yeah, you might. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Influential, legendary, lyrical.
Yeah. Express yourself. Express yourself. They took that from NWA. I mean, from Chuck, Public Enemy, right? When they had that joint. Am I right?
No. I'm not
sure. Thinking of something else. What am I thinking of, man? I'm bugging. I'm thinking of something else. I'm tripping out. I got to brush up on my hip hop, man. I'm bugging. Y'all got to school me, man. But go ahead. You go ahead, Matt. Finish your point, bro. My fault.
No, that's it. I'm glad he's on the list. I don't think Public Enemy had too much longevity going through the 90s and stuff, but they're always going to be Public Enemy and iconic, NWA
didn't have a song, Express Yourself. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
that is Express NWA.
Public Enemy didn't have a song.
No, right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of something different. My fault. My bad. 2K, what you think of, you got anything on Chuck D?
Nothing.
Bro, you in the game. I'm gonna make sure, like, every time you with me, I'm gonna make sure you listen to this old school stuff. You get it, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, listen, man, before I move on, we gotta be better teaching the young dudes about the old school hip hop, but the young dudes gotta also be receptive to the old dudes too. Or the old dudes gotta be receptive to the young dudes and respect what they doing too. It's a different time, different wave. It might not be my flavor, but this is y'all time. Just like a lot of the old school dudes didn't like necessarily probably like,
gangster
the biggies. Yeah, exactly. The biggies, you know what I mean? And all that.
That's effects, tongue twister stuff.
Yeah, right. No, 33. Busta Rhymes.
It's my guy. Come on now.
Woo-ha.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Woo-ha. So we're good where he's at 33, or what you think? Should be
Top
up further.
25 to me.
Top 25, okay. Pack.
He should be higher.
Should be higher,
Plus
Matt.
the
Okay.
Lyrical, speed, longevity.
That
He meets all
speed
the
is unbeatable, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Twister faster than him, but yeah, I think he deserved a little tiny bit better. He tough. He was tough. I had when he first came out, when he left Leaders of the New School and became solo, I had his first album, and me and my man used to kill that album, bro. Woo-ha and all that. That's when I first started becoming a weed head.
Yeah, make sure everything remains raw. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Y'all.
Yeah, man, yeah. Busta Rhymes, man, influencer, man. You know, he's I'm good with him where he's at, but yeah, no doubt. He could go up to 33 Busta Rhymes. 32 Tip T.I. Where y'all got him at?
He probably, besides Andre 3000, was one of the first lyrical artists out of ATL. One of them. I'm not saying he was the first, one of them. You know what I'm saying? I had his album. I actually got it from Jizz before he was big. I didn't even know, nobody knew who he was. Jizz had just came from Atlanta and brought it. And I'm like, what's this? Put it in. Crazy.
I'm serious, right?
Yeah, crazy. Straight. And I wasn't used to hearing nobody from down south be lyrical. You know what I'm saying? And this is before the big ATL movement and all that with Little John and all them. This is like in
2000, early 2000s.
This is like 99, 2000.
Yep. I remember that song. I'm serious with Beanie Man. That's that joint.
He deserved to be on there.
For sure, he should.
He came out with Rubber Band Man and all that. Yeah,
Rubber Band Man. Yeah, he's definitely. I'm good with him where he's at. You could probably put him 25 if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You could probably put him 25, but go ahead, 2K. Where you got him at? T.I.
T.I.?
Yeah.
He got the longevity, so he definitely deserved to be on the list. I can't say higher or lower.
Okay.
He definitely deserved to be on the list, though.
Matt, was it?
Yeah, I wouldn't be on my top 50, but you know.
Okay.
I respect that he's a legend for a down south cat. He's somewhat lyrical, definitely had the longevity. But wouldn't be on my top 50.
Okay. Respect. 31. Lil' Kim. What we like her there? Should be on the list. Should she go up? Pack. Think.
As an iconic figure, yes. From what I understand, she didn't write all her stuff either. But she was one of the first. She set the tone for fast and the ass female rappers. So you know what I'm saying? That sex stuff. Real talk. She was the first to be talking about sucking niggas off and all. Excuse my language. She was the first to make it cool. She was, bro. Like her stuff was so
we hardcore. I heard hardcore. Yeah, hardcore. That's the name of her album.
Her stuff was so explicit. Dudes probably, if they had it in jail, they probably was getting money to it, bro. Real talk. Like she was her.
Hardcore was just that. It was her album. Hardcore was hardcore. That's you know what I'm saying? Like for real.
She set the tone for Nicki. I think that's why her and Nicki was clashing, because she said Nicki wasn't trying to pay homage. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she set the tone for most of these female rappers we got right now that's out there twerking and selling all the Cardi B's and all them that's out there selling all that booty stuff.
Well, you know, she hit it with the black Barbie dressed in Bulgari, and then Nicki with the pink Barbie. So that's, you know, she kind of felt like Nicki, you know what I mean? But yeah, go ahead, man. What you think of Lil' Kim?
Lil' Kim, Queen B. You know what I mean? She was Biggie's right hand in the beginning, Junior Mafia. You know, probably one of the first female rappers to bring out the sex appeal. She deserves to be on the list, in my opinion. Maybe a little lower, but Lil' Kim.
Do we knock her down or knock her off like we did with Dre because she didn't necessarily write all her rhymes?
I never knew that about Lil' Kim, but
I thought she did too. But Pacman just put us on to something.
Yeah, she don't write her rhymes. She don't belong on the top rapper list, but everything she there. Iconic.
2K, what you got?
I agree with the brothers.
Okay. Bet. Number 30, Miss Lauryn Hill. This is a tough one for me, man. Like she should be on the list, but I will see the argument that she shouldn't because her hip hop side was kind of incomplete. You know what I mean? She kind of was. Do we say she did it before Drake did it, where she sung and then rapped? You know what I mean? Where she did both on one album. I mean, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, obviously, it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? I would obviously have her there, but I could see her kind of understand what they would say she shouldn't be there. Go ahead, Pac. I see you shaking your head.
She was before she was Lauryn Hill. She was in the Fugees, man. She was rapping.
I know that, but I'm just saying. I know
she was
that.
rapping her butt off. She was rapping her butt off.
I'm talking about her first album. I'm talking about her solo album. Her solo album.
She was better than everybody in the Fugees. Let's get that out the way.
Well, we know that.
She was singing way before the Miseducation Lauryn Hill thing, whatever.
Way before that.
I think she opened that. She did open that lane for the singing / rapping thing.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But she could rap, bro. I heard her spit one day. I heard a freestyle from her back in like 95, 96. And she was rapping live, freestyling in like 4 different languages, bro. And it sounded crazy.
No, that's why I said I think she should be on the list, but I can see why some people would say she shouldn't. More because I'm saying she only put out that one solo album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously with the Fugees Nappy Heads was again, you know what I mean? Like, you know, No Mona Lisa, can I get a date on Friday? Like that was that joint. Like no doubt. Like Lauryn Hill was
that
she should be on the list. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if we're going by iconic status, all right, cool, she shouldn't be on it. But if we're going by lyricism, she should be top 15. Real talk.
Not arguing with you. Matt, what's up?
I agree with Pac. You know what I mean? Lyrically, you can't mess with Lauryn. She didn't put out all that much work, but what she did, made her an icon. So she deserved to be on the list, in my opinion. I would say a little lower. There's people that could have went in front of her, but lyrically, for her time, she was the lyrical rapper. Plus, she could sing. Plus, she looked good. Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, to throw that in there. 2K, what you know about Lauryn Hill, brother? Let me stop.
I know a lot about Lauryn Hill.
Let me stop doing that, y'all. I ain't trying to son my man. I ain't trying to do it like that.
Come
I just mess with
now.
him. Go ahead, bro.
Actually my man's has he's from Lynn. He got a song named Lauryn Hill, and it's a banger. And I've been reading up a lot about Lauryn Hill, listening to a little bit of her music. She's definitely me personally, I'm a male, she's a female, but the way that she, I can't say it's alike, but I can from the singing and rapping part because I do both. Sometimes I mix them in between my songs and stuff. So I'd say lyrically, and just her passion for music, I think she definitely deserves to be on the list. I can't say where, but she definitely deserves to be on the list for sure.
Cool. Pusha T 29. Slide through it. What we got? Pusha T. Pac, what you got him at?
Pusha T is tough.
Okay.
He's one of them dudes I liked him when he was in the clips. But I really couldn't even tell both of them dudes apart, to tell you the truth. I couldn't tell who was who when they was rapping because they both sounded the same. I didn't start appreciating him until I just was when I was just up the way. And then he came out with the Daytona, whatever. I forgot the name of that joint, but he's tough.
It was Daytona.
Yeah. He's tough. I think he belong there. I don't know where, but he shouldn't be like getting the shaft if he did get it. I think he should be down there somewhere, probably top between 23 and 30 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you got him right where he's at. Matt.
Pusha T, yeah. I'm glad he's on the list. He had some longevity. I listen to more clips than Pusha T solo, but I think Pusha T went, even further than clips as far as everything else was concerned, I'm glad he's on
Willing. Yeah, my fault. Not to cut you off. Lord Willing is a dope album too. I love that album. That album was dope. That Lord Willing was a dope album. Yeah, Pusha T belongs on the list, man. I'm going with Pusha T. 2K, what you got, Pusha T?
No. Be right back.
She belong on the list.
Okay.
Who?
You good with him? He said he belongs
Trying
on
to
the
keep it
list.
short.
There you go. All right.
Who?
Pusha T belongs on the list, he's saying.
Oh, Pusha T. Okay.
Number 28, Black Thought. Pack
Never heard of him.
from the Roots.
Never heard of him. I know you're looking at me. I never.
Nah, I mean, listen,
I never
I
heard
said
of
I'm
him.
gonna put you on, bro. When we get, I'm gonna put you on, bro. It's
I
nothing.
can't say anything, you know.
At least you're admitting it and saying,
That's
yo,
a
I never
fact.
heard of him.
Nothing wrong with that, brother. I
Pack.
think he belongs on there. He was one of them conscious rappers, but I think he belonged on there. He was tough.
I like learning.
can
You know
spit.
what I'm saying? I love learning. I love learning, especially
Yeah.
from like the older
And
heads, the older cats. Like I love
Nothing
it.
wrong with what you're doing.
Pack, Black.
Tell me everything y'all know about him, because I'd love to, you know, do my
Yeah.
research as an artist. You know.
Just listen. If you got whatever you got, go listen. If you got whatever platform you got, just pull up, just type in Black Thought and just listen. You know what I mean? If you like it,
You were
keep
telling me
listening.
this
You don't
last
skip.
time.
Yeah.
The last podcast we
Look
had,
up Black Thought.
the remake.
Just look up
Can I
Black Thought.
finish?
Go ahead, bro. My bad, brother. I know you was. I know you wasn't.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he deserved. He earned the spot on there. He deserved it, and he earned the spot on there. He's matter of fact, when I was just up the way, he did a freestyle on I think it was Hot 97 on one of them too, and he was going. He went on for about probably an hour, bro. He's nice.
Flex, on Funk Flex, you talking about?
Yeah,
Might have been Flex. Yeah, he's tough. He deserves it. He deserves it. Yeah.
For sure he does. Matt.
I think that Funk Flex freestyle solidified Black Thought as one of the top lyricists ever, like top 5, 10. The Roots, legendary. I think the first album I heard was Do You Want More back in the early 90s.
Right.
And they had me locked, you know, Dice Raw and Black Thought with the Lyrical Assassins. Plus they had a whole band with them. I loved their presentation. They were something different. They was out of Philly. They sounded like some New York cats. Black Thought, that dude. I'm glad he's on the list.
Me too. I'm glad he's on the list too. Definitely glad Black Thought is on the list. So,
Yes,
all right. 27 is Q-Tip. I mean, I like him, man. Q-Tip's cool. You know what I mean? He's cool, man. But Phife should be on the list then if Q-Tip is on the list. You know what I'm saying? Fife's not on the list.
R.I.P. May Allah be pleased with him.
Yes, sir. Peace and blessings. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Phife Dog.
FT.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm like I said, Q-Tip's cool. I don't know. Either lower or not. Phife should be on the list though.
Q-Tip is responsible, kind of lightweight responsible for one of the illest MCs we got today, which is Nas. So he helped him put that first album together. Him and my man Lost Professor. So
Matt was putting everybody on the game about that. My fault not to cut you out. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Him and Lost Professor. So Q-Tip, even when he was in Tribe Called Quest, he's tough. I wasn't on the Vibrant thing and all that, but when he was on Violator, but he belonged on it. He tough. Yeah. I
like him. Don't get me wrong. Yo, you come on hunt for the evening. Kiss my cheek, move, then you confused. Listen, I rock with him. But man, I don't know. I don't like how they doing this list, man. Put Phife on here too. You know what I'm saying? Matt, you there?
Yes, sir.
Where you got him at? Your screen went blank.
My bad, bro.
You good?
Q-Tip. I mean, Q-Tip's a hip hop legend. Definitely top 100. I don't know if I'd put him in my top 50 as a rapper, but like Pac said, production wise and group wise, Tribe Called Quest was dope. Q-Tip, I think he had the one solo album by himself, so I don't know if longevity wise he should have made the list. But Q-Tip's dope. You know what I mean? Q-Tip forever.
Okay.
Yes,
I agree with Matt and Pac on that one for sure.
Got you. All right, 26, Big Pun.
Big Pun.
Matt, what you got, Matt?
Big Pun lyrically, top 5, 10.
Matt. Okay.
Big Pun should be top 5, 10 lyrically. You know, he died after his second album, so longevity wise, he kind of lacked there, but lyrically, he was one of the best. I think he might have influenced Eminem's upgraded style of rhyming and stuff. He was so lyrical and, you know, first Latin rapper to go platinum. So Big Pun definitely deserved to be on the list. He should be higher, in my opinion.
Oh, Pac.
Big Pun definitely deserved to be on there. Definitely. He was more than just a lyricist, man. He was a genius. When you hear for a dude like him that wheezes, he can go nonstop through a whole song, and you can hear him taking like because he's tough, man. He tough, and he say some crazy ish. That was my guy when he first came out, for real, bro. And he's
Super
funny
lyrical.
as hell. He is funny. You ever hear his skits on his first album?
Yeah. Packing the Mac in the back of the act. Yeah. I got you.
That joint when he was doing, he had the two bras in the room and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was that dude. Want to rumble with the pun, huh?
Yeah, man.
That was my guy. Yeah, yeah. And this last album, I didn't like the joint that Joe put out after he passed. It was tough, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? He deserved more. But Pun is that dude. He still is that dude. His son can rap too. Pun's that dude, man.
Right.
For real.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Yeah. He should be top.
Got on his list.
He should be top 15. You know what I mean? At least maybe top 10. Lyrically, like Matt said, like you said, there was not many that compete with him lyrically, man. Like he put it, man. Listen, man. Rap God, man, for real. Big Pun, man. Rest in peace, man. Keep resting in peace, man. Your music gonna forever live on. At least as long as I'm around, because I'm gonna keep banging it. I got his joint. I got a bunch of his joints.
I just listened to that nigga shit the other day.
Yeah, exactly. Word. That's the track. You know what I mean? Again, he's not saying the N-word, y'all. That's the name of the track. You know what I'm saying? So 2K, what you think? Big Pun.
You can see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
One thing I will say is to be honest, you know how I was telling you I was looking up some of these artists from the top 50 from the first time that we did it. Big Pun was one of the ones that I listened to. I think it was this song, I'm Not a Player.
Yep.
I think that was one of the first ones that came up, and that shit was hard. You know, I liked him, and especially from, you know, like just listening to it lyrically, he's goated, man. He definitely deserves his spot, especially like I feel like as a person, I shouldn't be ranking him because I don't know too much on him and I wasn't really listening up to him. But what I've heard from him, I think he definitely deserves to be on the list. He's definitely that dude, man, from what I've heard. So I think he deserves his spot.
Yes, sir. METHOD, man, coming at 25. He comes in at 25.
That was my favorite rapper growing up.
I think he should be higher. If y'all know Matt Bastardo, if you see his chain, you know he think he deserves to be higher. The whole damn Wu should be on here if you ask Matt.
It should be the top 10. The whole Wu.
I wanted to be Method Man when I was a kid. I remember there was a time when after he came out with the joint with Mary J. Blige, right?
Yeah.
When he came out with that, I had the whole get up from that video, bro. The Helly Hansen, the
felines, the Grand Hills, the
half a joint braided and all that.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like Method Man. Like I used to be in the mirror getting his little movements down and all that. That was my guy. I know his first album probably from back to back, bro. Like all the lyrics. That was my dude. I
man.
That was my dude, bro. He's to this day. Real talk.
Over here. Yeah, to cow, man, to cow. But again, my favorite. Before you go, Matt, my favorite Method song, "Release Your Delph." All time. That's my favorite joint. Method Man should be. He should be top 15 to me. You know what I'm saying? He should be a little higher than 25.
My shit was up. What up, hot? Niggas is strapped, ready for war on the ill block. Things just ain't peace no more. Fuck it. If you ain't with me, then forget me. Niggas try to stick me. Retaliation, no hesitation. Shit be creeping niggas in the door. That used to be that was my guy.
Hey, boy.
I still got this in my MP.
Go ahead, Matt. Matt was about to jump in. Go ahead, Matt. He's about to finish the verse. Go ahead, Matt.
You know, I love Meth. Like I said,
yes,
Redman and Method Man, both in my top 5 lyrically, charisma, longevity. I don't know if any of you guys watched the new Wu-Tang episodes that came out last night on Hulu, but they were dope. They got into meth making to Cal and being the first one to go platinum and all that. So, you know, Much like Big Pun did with Still Not a Player, he had All I Need, which, targeted
them. I got you.
Targeted the ladies and made them superstars for sure.
That's a fact.
Met the cow, movies, television, comedies, dramas. All, Mr. Meth.
Yo, mama, don't wear no drawers. I seen when she took them off. What the blood clot. Once a cow make it happen. It's that rapid. We can take it back to 85 if you want to start acting like you live. It's all good. I'll be with my
back with smoking sex blunts mixed with any guy. Now the whole world looks dusty. I'm in the area with the skills that. Oh man, that's my.
Yeah. All right, let's go. We got KRS-One 24. Man, listen, you should be higher, man.
Played him.
I ain't there, man. KRS-One is top 10 for sure.
He was my favorite golden era artist, hands down.
There you go.
He was my favorite golden era artist. He deserved more than what he got. He was that dude. BDP, all that. There's enough people that know most of his songs from lyric to the end of the song and all that. Like I listened to he's that dude. When I was a kid, I didn't listen to too many whole albums. You know what I'm saying? I used to have like 2 favorite songs over each album. Because albums back then was long, songs was longer.
Word.
Every album he had, I liked it, every song on it, bro.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
For real.
Yes, sir. Matt.
KRS-One. The teacher. You know what I mean? Right. KRS-One was the teacher. He stands for hip hop, unity. Wasn't all about wearing big chains and all that. It was lyrics, what you got up here, what you got to say, what you stand for. And KRS-One will forever be hip hop. So he deserves to be on this list. I think he should be a little higher myself too.
Putting that
agree more. Can't agree more. 2K, KRS-One, what you think, brother? Not much. We're gonna put you up on it. Don't even worry about it, brother. 23, Curtis Blow. Man, I'm gonna let you go. What you think, Curtis Blow?
I'm gonna read this one for y'all too.
Curtis, one of the pioneers.
Right.
I don't think he had the longevity. You know what I mean? He was one of the first, and he was big in his time, but he didn't make it into the 90s from the 80s. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't have put him on this list.
Pac, where you got him?
I think that my man Matty is right. But just because he was one of the pioneers is why I think he earned the spot on the list. He was one of the lyrical dudes from the early 80s and all that. Like, so I think that's because of the iconic status is why he made it on there. And he was lyrical. But his longevity, like I don't even remember him having a song in the late 80s, to tell you the truth. The last song I think he had was Basketball. I think that's the last song he had that was right. Big. You know what I'm saying?
When did the breaks come out?
Before that.
It came out before that. Break it up.
That's when Nas got that song from Lauryn Hill. If I rule the world.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's what we talk about, to do with the basketball song.
Yeah, we're playing basketball.
Yeah, all right. So I heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have heard of it.
I need a little bit of the vision. You know what I'm saying? I need a little bit of,
I got you. All right, moving on. 22.
Classic.
Introducing the Ghostface Killer. Ghostface coming in at 22. Pac, where you got Ghostface?
Ghostface was probably my second favorite in the group. You understand what I'm saying? It was like a toss between Ghostface and GZA. But Ghostface, man, his whole first album, Iron Man, I killed that, bro. I killed it. Like I killed it. Like all that I got is you. I killed that. Fish was my joint.
All I got is you. Fish, Cam-A, all of them.
All that nigga.
Daytona 500. Now,
come on, man. Motherless Child. All that shit.
Motherless Child. Sometimes Iron Man was my joint, bro.
Like it came out when I was 15. And that's when I really jumped off the porch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when that came out, sometimes when that came out, I just really had jumped off the porch, like really bad. Like I was out the streets. And that song, that album, I used to have it in my Walkman, bro. I used to have it in my Walkman, high as hell with the big headphones on, the car's headphones. That was my joint. For real. I remember the freshman year it came out. And then when I heard All that I got is you is the first song that really made me go buy the album, because everything he said in that album, in that song,
we all felt it. So at some point, somehow.
Bro. Knocking on the neighbor's door for stuff and all that. And,
I'm dead broke, yeah.
Yeah, sleeping with the brother that peed in the bed.
Mama wiped the cold out of eyes with a spit. You know what I mean? Mama with toilet paper, using newspaper.
My mother just passed away, and they had me write a poem. And I added that part in there. You know what I'm saying? With the wiping the clothes out the eye with the spit. No, my mother used to do that, bro.
Right.
Yeah, he was that dude, man. So I think he deserved the better spot on there.
You can argue. Matt, go ahead, bro.
Ghostini, definitely a legendary rapper. One of who's finest. I think Raekwon should be right next to Ghost on this list, to be honest with you, because they were neck and neck. In my opinion, I was more of a Raekwon dude. But Ghostini did some things that Ray never did. Ghostini could make a big jack dude cry when they listen to some of it. You know what I mean? Relatable. And he's one of the only rappers whose sophomore album was better than his
debut
album, even though his freshman album was Iron Man.
Supreme Clientele, bro. Supreme Clientele.
He came back with vengeance.
Supreme Clientele was dope.
Yeah.
It's because it made it on the radio. He had some radio hits on it. That's why it was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what he said too. He's like, if I would have knew that this radio shit made money like this, I'd have did it a long time ago. That's exactly what came out of his mouth.
Apollo Kids to what was the joint he had? We had the joint with
Nutmeg.
Sure Say the Ghost, Nutmeg. Yeah, he had some joints on it. Yeah, Mighty Healthy. That's my joint. The joint he got with RZA. The joint he got on there with RZA. What's the name of that joint?
That's Nutmeg.
Yeah, Brooklyn. I know, bro. Yo, the beat when the beat drop.
I like the shit when they niggas like the nigga keep pulling the record back.
Yeah.
He said, bitches think I'm Dominican, / half Indian, milk on my mustache, drop too much. Oh man,
yeah. Ghost is that guy, man. 2K, what you think, bro?
Thank God I got a father, because that's one of my dad's artists, man.
There you go.
Thank God I got a father, because man, that's why I'm surprised. But my dad only really listened to a few select artists that I could remember growing up. But Ghostface Killah was definitely one of them, man.
All right.
So he definitely deserved his spot. My dad rocking with him, I'm rocking.
Sir. All right, number 21, DMX.
Mm-hmm.
DMX, look to me, man. DMX, he's cool. I like him where he's at. If you put him down to 25, that's cool too. DMX, man. Again, it was a movement. You know what I mean? Eventually went away, but it was a movement. He had a strong movement. He put out what? He put out 2 platinum albums in 1 year, in a calendar year. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
That's history.
And then his third one was just as good. Wasn't that good, but it was just as good. I mean, you know, with the joint he had with Cisco from, I mean, what is it? One More Road to Cross. Like he had joints, man. You know what I mean? Like, and if you listen to his last song on As Dark as Hell Is Hot, you know, niggas done started something. He snaps on that verse. He kills it. Again, it's some stuff that is not for kids. I wouldn't let my kids listen to, but he went crazy on that joint. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you want to bump him down to 25, I'm cool with that too. No lower than that, maybe. No lower than that. X is there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with X there. Pac.
I agree with you.
I wasn't really a big fan of DMX coming up. I gave him his respect because he was lyrical. I just wasn't a fan of his music like that. I liked it a couple songs.
Right.
A couple songs, and I only heard him because one of my cousins used to be a big fan of his, but I never went out and bought his albums. But he was tough. But he wasn't. He never wasn't. Only a couple of his songs got played in my Discman. Yeah, I like the where my dog's at. I like the where my dog's at because it got me hyped. And I like the other joint when the dude was knocking at the door. He's like, "Who is it?" And he was like, "It's
Mickey. It's me, Mickey." Yeah,
I liked that song, and that was about it. But he deserved to be on it. He deserved to be on it. That's a whole fact.
Matt, what's up?
The Dog, yeah, he earned his spot. You know, I had his first 2 albums. Love those first 2 albums. Was I a huge DMX fan after that? No, but you know, he earned his spot. He should be on the list. The Dog.
2K.
DMX, man. That's one person I do know. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, he's talented, man. Rest in peace, the man. But he definitely deserves his spot. Definitely top 25 in my book, for sure.
Bet. All right. Big Daddy Kane.
Y'all gonna
Number
have to
20.
beat me out of that one.
Big Daddy Kane was Big Daddy Kane deserved to be on it.
Center.
He deserved to be on there. He was probably I could probably say he probably one of the first dude that made it big to rap to the shorties and all that, the sexy kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? Truck jewelry and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Big Daddy Kane deserves me. And he rapped from the 80s to the 90s. That's a fact. To the 90s, he was on the Juice soundtrack. Yeah, he was tough. He was lyrical too. He was lyrical. Yeah,
I was just that's a segue. I was just gonna say
Juice Crew.
Juice Crew. Yeah, I was gonna say 2K. And anybody, young rappers, anybody who don't know Big Daddy Kane, look up Lyrical Gymnastics. You hear that song, you're like, oh, okay. Lyrical Gymnastics is a classic. Matt, go ahead, bro. 2K, I mean, Big Daddy Kane deserved to be on there. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah.
Period.
Kane deserved to be on there. First ladies man rapper. Had some longevity, lyrical. He deserved a spot. I keep him where he's at.
That's a fact.
All right. Missy, number 19. Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
Missy. I didn't start appreciating her till recently. I thought she just was like a gimmicky rapper and hickey how and all that, picky and all that. But she can rap. She could rap. She just like a pop rapper. You know what I'm saying? But she could rap. She earned the way up there because she lasted, man. She lasted. I ain't gonna front. She know how to make radio hits.
Right.
So you gotta give it to her. She know how to make radio hits, and she's a producer. And she thinks. And she thinks. Yeah.
Right.
At first, matter of fact, you could say her and Lauryn Hill started the rap and singing thing. Because I forgot, yes, she was, before we knew she was singing on them songs, you thought it was somebody else, it was her. She just didn't know nobody know she was singing.
Yeah.
On her joints. Yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
For sure. Matt, what you think?
Missy, I think Missy's Missy should be on the list, but I would have put her like right after Ludacris. I feel like they were on the same wavelength as far as putting the extra creativity in their videos and stuff. Plus the rhymes too. But you know, I would have put her like right after Ludacris.
Cool. 2K, what you think about Missy?
I've heard of her.
Okay.
But I haven't heard of her enough to rate her. So
all right, I got you. Missy, I like Missy there. Like I kind of agree with Matt, bump her down a little bit, but again, she's, you know, revolutionary, trendsetter, influential. You know what I'm saying? And like Pacman said, you know, her and Lauryn Hill was kind of the ones that was singing and rapping at the same, you know, on the same album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Missy, man. Iconic videos, you know what I'm saying? We already know.
Creative.
Number 18, Ice Cube.
That was my favorite.
What else can you say?
At one time.
What else can you say about Cube, man? Cube is definitely, you know, he should be a little higher if you want to put him higher, but I'm cool with Cube at 18.
It wasn't for Cube and NWA when they made it nowhere. He wrote majority, besides MC Ren, Cube wrote 80% of the stuff that went on in NWA.
Absolutely.
Cube was nice.
I love
Cube was nice. Cube was nice. Cube was like, at one time, Cube, before he started all that West Coast BS, he was one of my favorite rappers, bro. Lethal Injection, America's Most Wanted. Crazy in the 80s. Crazy. Gangsta Fairy Tale?
Yeah.
That was my joint. That was my joint. I know that from back to front.
That's the joint with the kids, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell us the story.
And he had There Goes the Neighborhood. And he had all them joints, man.
Yeah.
Who's the Mac?
Ice Cube the gun. Who's the Mac?
Lyrical.
Yeah, man. He's that guy.
Jack of the Beats.
Yeah, Matt.
I'm sorry, who we talking about again?
Cube.
Ice Cube definitely should be on the list. You know, he wrote all of NWA's early hits. Was dope solo, you know, refused to settle for a BS contract. You know what I mean? He went on and did his own thing, movies, all that. Cube's the man. He definitely deserved to be on this list. I'd say top 20 for sure.
Nice. 2K, what's up?
I love Ice Cube, man. That's like I said, thank God I got a father. Because my dad loved Ice Cube. Me personally, he all around, man. He's just a good man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love NWA. You know, I've listened to a lot of their tracks as a kid, and Ice Cube carried. He really did. He's very influential. You know what I'm saying? And like Matt was saying, he passed up a bullshit contract and went independent. And me as an artist, I would have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't throw no bullshit my way and expect me to sign that shit. Because when as an artist, when you know your potential, your fullest potential, and you know what you've already done for the industry, it's just disrespectful. Cube as an artist, he's insane. He's, in my book, he rings bells. And not just because he's been in movies, because I'm young, you know what I'm saying, because I've seen him around. Like, that's just a plus, you know what I'm saying? But him as an artist, he's in my top 10.
Cool. All right, definitely. You know,
My
like I
top
said,
10, for real.
Cube deserves to be there, man. Pioneer. You know what I'm saying? Number 17, 50 Cent.
50, aka Ferrari.
F50.
Yeah, 50 was when we was in our prime. You already know.
Man.
We was riding around with him in the car. He probably was the reason why we got in a lot of trouble.
Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic, man. No skips.
Straight even before that, all his mixtapes, everything.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
He deserved to be up there. He's a lyrical dude.
Yeah.
He's a lyrical dude, and the stuff he was saying, you can imagine it, because some of the stuff he was talking about, we was doing at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I put him up there.
Guess Who's Back? Guess Who's Back is a classic album. Y'all go listen. If you ain't never heard it, go listen to Guess Who's Back.
Yeah.
You'll see what he's talking about. Matt, what's up?
50 definitely deserved to be on the top rapper list. You know, he was the king of his own era. The charisma was there. He had the look. We all believed him. You know what I mean? Lyrically, for a New York guy, he kind of went the Southern route with a lot of his stuff and decided not to keep it super lyrical, but that's all right. We all love 50.
Indeed. 2K, what you think?
Love 50, man. Love 50.
All right.
Love 50. He definitely deserved his spot.
Good where he's at. All right, cool.
He was a smart dude. Very
Face Mob comes in at 16. Face Mob, Scarface 16. I mean, we were saying it. We was talking about earlier with Bun B. I'm good where he's at. They pay respect. They pay respect to the God. Scarface is good where he's at, man. Scarface is that guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was one of the first albums with first artist with a 5 mic album with The Fix. That was a dope album. No skips.
Yeah.
For a Southern guy, he had the lyrics. He's a pioneer. You know, Face deserves a spot. Yep.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
all right, no one else got nothing to add. That's what we like to hear. Number 15, J. Cole comes in at number 15. J. Cole, what up with J. Cole? How y'all feeling about J. Cole? You could probably put, he hasn't been, I think once you get to 15, it deserves people who's had way more of an impact. Don't get me wrong, I mess with J. Cole. Like, I got a lot of J. Cole new stuff. The Off Season is a dope album, but he just hasn't had that stick yet, where it's just you know what I mean? He hasn't put that sting on the game yet like he should. So fifth, I would bump him down. No disrespect to J. Cole, only because he just hasn't had that impact yet like he should. I think he deserves to do, but I would bump him down a little bit. I'll put him like 20, maybe even 25, between 25 and 30. That's where I'll put J. Cole. You know what I mean? Even if you wanted to bump him down even further, but 15 might be a little high for J. Cole right now. When the game's over with, he might be there, but he just hasn't had the impact yet. Like I would think he has. If you listen to his music, like I like it, it's just not. You know what I mean? It ain't got everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like a what's your pleasure? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's kind of, he shouldn't be in a lane. He's too good to be in a lane. That's why I feel about J. Cole. He should be better than that, but he's not. So that's why I see him being moved down.
J. Cole, I was never a fan of him because he's kind of boring to me. He's very lyrical.
See what I'm saying?
Boring as hell.
Very lyrical. But when I was up the way again, somebody put me onto one of his like latest tracks, a joint called I-95 or something, 95 to South was something like that. He got kick cams on the like the chorus type, not the chorus, but the intro of the song, and the song is tough. So that's probably like the only song I like by him. But he is a lyrical dude, and but as far as being like the iconic status and all that, I don't think he's there. He's kind of boring to me. That's my opinion. I'm not saying he can't rap. The boy could rap. He just haven't caught my ear. You know what I'm saying?
Matt, what's up, bro?
I agree with you guys. You know what I mean? He hasn't really caught my ear like that, but I do, I hear people talking and I feel like Cole and Kendrick are kind of like the new lyrical guys. So they should be on the list, in my opinion, but I don't think, I don't think number two for, who was I just talking about? Who's number 2 on the list? Kendrick Lamar.
We'll get to him. We'll get to it. Yeah, he is.
I put them, right next to each other, but a little lower on the list for sure. Miracle for new guys, you know what I mean? But for us old heads.
2K, what's up, bro? What's up, 2K?
Who is it again? Sorry, bro.
J. Cole, 15.
Get him out of here. I'm just
kidding.
J. Cole. We discussed this on the first podcast. J. Cole, he reminds me of I don't know. I sort of put Kanye West, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar sort of in the same category. It's not my forte. I grew up listening to J. Cole, Kendrick, and Kanye. But personally, me, J. Cole, I never got into him. I understand why a lot of people would like him, but I also understand why a lot of people wouldn't. He's just, to me, his textures, it's very boring. If you're gonna spit lyrically like that, you got to have some energy into it. And personally, I don't feel like he has that energy into his bars.
All right, listen to the off season and we'll see.
I've listened to the off season, bro.
I got you. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got the last 14 coming up. You know what I mean? Wrap it up. Fanatical Massholes. Y'all keep it locked. It's Mizzo, Pacman, Matt, 2K. Stay locked with us. Boom.
Starting a FaceTime call to Williams Mobile.
Yo, welcome back. Fanatical Massholes, 50 Greatest Rappers Edition, brought to you by Billboard. We reacting to it. My man's Pacman, Matt, 2K, you know what I mean, rocking with us tonight. All right, let's get through it. Let's finish this out. Number 14, we got Todd Smith, LL Cool J. Ladies love Cool James. At number 14, Matt, where you got him, Matt? Is he good right there? Is everybody agree he good in there? What's that, Matt? I'll let you go first, man.
LL deserved to be on the list. I'd probably put him a little lower, but then again, that man had longevity. He had the sex appeal with the ladies. He coined the phrase GOAT, greatest of all time, on one of his albums. He had mad albums. So definitely glad to see LL on the list. My personal list, I'd put him a little lower, that's all.
Go ahead, Pac.
LL Cool J was, when I said Golden Era rappers, that KRS-One was my favorite rapper. LL Cool J probably was my second favorite rapper. I wanted to be like him in the 80s. I wanted to wear the Troops sweatsuit, the Kango, with the 4-finger rings, all that.
Yeah.
I wanted to be him so bad, bro. in the 80s. Oh man, he was that guy. I knew all his songs too. For real. That was probably my first tape was the Fat Boys. My second was LL Cool J, Radio. And then Walk with a Panther. I got that for my 7th birthday. He definitely deserves to be on there. He probably deserved to be a little better than what he got. Because he could rap too. He carried, besides Run DMC, he carried Def Jam too. Along with Run DMC, he carried them. Excuse my language.
For sure, man. Yeah. I'm rocking with.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm right. You know, I'm with y'all. Everything y'all said. I mean, like you said, greatest of all time from my radio. If it wasn't my radio, obviously, Mama said knock you out. You know what I'm saying? He had the joints for the ladies. That's what he kind of, switched up to and things. But he got some joints, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Hello, man. I'm bad, of course. I'm bad. I'm bad is classic. Number 13, another God, Rakim. Number 13. I mean, where do you start? Rakim's stat. Man, they better have put him up here. He better have been 13, if not higher. You know what I'm saying? Rakim is the God, man. It doesn't matter from his microphone fiend. It's been a long time. I should have left you. It doesn't matter. However you want to do it. You know what I mean? Any song, man, Rakim. That's where I got him at. He should be there.
Rakim set the bar for lyricism in hip hop. After him, that's when everybody's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying dudes wasn't lyrical before him, but he set the bar.
Not that level. Talk. Yeah, you're right.
He set the bar for lyricism in the 80s. And then he opened the door for dudes like Nas and all them because he was a very lyrical dude. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just rapping about fat gold chains and all this other stuff. He was going, and he wasn't even from New York City. Yeah, he's from Long Island.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a few dudes out of Long Island, man. Him, Buster, Eric Sermon from Long Island. Yeah, EPMD. De La Soul, they from Long Island.
Yeah.
Buster Rhymes, leader of the new school. Yeah, man. Long Island, man. Strong Island.
Method Man actually lived on Long Island, I think, before Staten Island.
That's where Prodigy from, Long Island.
Okay.
Yep. Keith Murray.
Murray. All right. Then he moved to Jersey. Okay, I got you. Okay. Matt, Rakim,
lyrical God. I think he was the first coming of Nas. You know what I mean? He held it down for the 80s into the 90s, and then Nas kind of took the torch. But Rakim's name still rings bells to this day. You know what I mean? Rakim, lyrical God.
2K. What you got? 2K. What you think, Rakim?
He's a goat, man. He's a God. Like I said, thank God I got a father, man, because
there you go.
If I didn't, I wouldn't have known a lot about these artists. Rakim, man, he's him. He's him.
All right, bet.
I definitely give him I'll give him his flowers. He deserves his spot. I personally think he deserves his spot. He's good where he's at.
Number 12, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. You know what I'm saying?
He is tough.
Yes, sir.
He is tough. I would say he's the best. To me, he's the most lyrical country down south artist to me. To me, he's tough. That's Lil Wayne's favorite rapper. That's a lot of dudes' favorite rapper. He's tough. He's very lyrical. I remember when Outkast first came out, I wanted that. They joined so bad, I went and stole it out of Media Play. When Media Play first opened up, they ain't had no alarm stuff on their tapes.
Out of there.
And I went and stole their joint.
And fashion outlets, right?
Yeah.
Andre
3000, that dude, he's tough. Yeah. That's the joint he had on that right there. That Choose, you trying to get chose with UGK?
Yeah.
Killed that. I wrote a text to the girl I used to see that I CC round town.
Yeah. I apologize if this message gets you down that I CC'd every girl that I CC'd round town.
That I CC'd round town.
You know we got your back like chiropractic. Hit that do you dirty. We'll wipe her ass out in some detergent. Matt, what you think? 3 stacks, Matt.
I was more of a not Andre, Big Boy fan.
Big Boy.
Personally. Andre was more lyrical, but I couldn't get into the weird dressing in hip hop. I think he was the first to start dressing eclectic, you know what I mean? And that wasn't really something for me, but I could see that he was the more lyrical member of Outkast, which I loved Outkast. I loved that collab with Slick Rick. all their early stuff. I think they both deserve to be on the list somewhere.
Yeah, Big Boy should have been. If you're gonna put, I mean, maybe. I mean, I can see. I don't know why they wouldn't put Big Boy on the list, but all right, it's crazy. Andre, Three Stacks definitely deserves to be on the list. He's. I'm good exactly where he's at, number 12. 2K, what's up? Where you got
I'm good.
Where you got 3 Stacks?
I'm good where he's at when
Starting
I
a
was
FaceTime call to first and last shorty.
Whoa.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. Go ahead, bro.
I actually the past couple of years.
We got things to do, people. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Past couple of years when I was out in Texas and stuff, I was with a lot of older heads and stuff like that. And
you can say the phone if you want. I don't know.
He actually put me on to 3 Stacks. I like him lyrically. He definitely deserves to be on the list without a doubt, 100%. I agree with you, Miss. I think he should be exactly where he's at.
All right. Number 11, Kanye West. Yay. Look, I want to make sure I get his name right. He's number 11. I'm cool.
I mean, it's just too controversial for me. Too controversial. I don't agree with him. I don't like him. I don't think. But I agree why people like him. Like even my ex, bro, she was in love with him. I don't understand why. It's just, I don't understand. It's just it's sort of like the J. Cole situation. Like I was saying, I don't know. That's all I got to say about him. I don't think he deserves to be on the list personally.
All right. Pack.
I think he deserved to be on there because he started out producing some hits, still producing hits. He's lyrical too. He pushed the line. I like that he pushed the line. Right now, I think he's being controversial. Being controversial because it's part of probably his marketing strategy to stay relevant, which is kind of crazy. But everybody got they moment of whatever they doing to stay in the limelight. But the man, you can't deny him. His sneaker line, they saying his sneaker line selling it's making more money than Jordan.
Was until that happened with Adidas.
Was. That's why I said his sneaker line was making more money than Jordan.
I thought you said it is.
But at the same time, he could rap, man. You can't take that away from the boy. Could rap. You know what I'm saying? And he could produce good songs. He been around since the early 2000s, early 2000s. I don't care what he did recently, but you know what I'm saying? A couple of them dudes on there did some crazy stuff, and they on there. You understand what I'm saying? But I like him, man. I like Kanye, man. I like dudes that don't care. He don't care what nobody think. He's saying some bozo things, but that's why I like Donald Trump. Excuse my language. I like Donald Trump because he keep it a band. He keep it a band. He turned I'm not even trying to change the subject, but he turned the political thing into a reality show, and that's what Kanye West. Kanye West got the whole game in the frenzy. He ain't right qualified.
Trump ain't qualified to even be in the political world, but I got you.
He don't, bro. But he made it there because he crazy, like Kanye West. He got the whole rap game in a frenzy right now. People don't like him, and people do like him, and people hate what he's saying, but he don't care, man. He walking around with a whole frizzy face with big goofy boots on because he don't care. Because he's still getting to the bag.
I think the anti-Semitic tropes is what's got him going crazy. I don't think there's anything he's saying that's wrong. I mean, anyway, that's controversy. That's a whole nother topic. We'll get it. We could have an episode on that too. I mean, I think Kanye.
That's what's keeping him afloat. Yeah. It's controversial.
I think Kanye's weird. He's good. He's good. If you want to put him down a little bit, you can. But he should be on the list. He's lyrically. He's good lyrically. I love All Falls Down. It's That's one of his earlier tracks. If you listen to what he's saying, that's everybody in this world today, even more so now than they were back then. When he talks about they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. That's why shorties holler where the ball is at. Drug dealer buy Jordan, crackhead buy crack. You know what I mean? And we don't got to know. But he just, he basically said at the end of his song, he basically says, "We all subconscious. I'm just the first to admit it. We all are." You know what I mean? Like we get some clothes, but we don't really need them. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of suits, we got a bunch of pants, and we got every wardrobe under the sun. But it's like, bro, if you don't go outside like that, if you work most of the time, what you really doing with that? Now, say you
That's a
lose
fact.
weight, or you say you lose or gain weight. Now you got to get rid of them clothes or try to sell them.
Mm-hmm.
You just wasted money on them clothes. You don't really go out like that to be having to drop that much money on clothes. But
That's a
again,
fact.
that's that. So Kanye, yeah, man, lyrically, that he made songs that made you really, oh, yo, that joint is hard, man. And all falls down.
All of the lights. That was my joint.
All the lights, all falls down is one of them songs. Maybe like, yo, damn, that's real. You feel good when you throw that chain on and them bezels in your watch, or them diamonds in your rings, or you got them new kicks on. Makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Like that's how we feel. We ain't got that check. We down. Soon as that check hit bi-weekly or weekly, oh, we up. We up now. You know what I'm saying? That was Kanye. That song with Kanye, man. Yeah. So he deserves to be where he's at. If you want to put him down a little bit, that's cool too. But he definitely deserves to be on the list. Matt, my fault, man. We went too long. Go ahead, Matt.
Kanye definitely deserves to be on the list. Made a transition from big name producer for Jay-Z and The Rock to becoming his own artist, and he did a damn good job at it. You know what I mean? His first albums to me were my favorites. Through the Wire, I thought was real dope after he got in a car accident, and spit a whole song through Wyatt Jaw. I mean, that was real dope. And Kanye's had that staying power. We still talk about Kanye to this day. He deserves a spot.
So this is where we're getting to the top 10 now. We're gonna get a little crazy.
Let's go.
Number 10. So we'll do this. We'll zip through it. And who shouldn't be on the list, who shouldn't. So number 10 is Nicki Minaj. Number 9 is Snoop. Number 8 is Drake. Number 7 is Lil Wayne. Number 6, Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. 5 is Eminem. 4 is Tupac. 3 is Nas. 2 Kendrick Lamar. 1 Jay-Z. So out of them 10 I just named, who should be in the top 10? Who deserves to be out of the top 10? I put it like that. Or who deserves to go up or down? You know what I'm saying? Out of them 10 I just named.
Who deserves to get kicked out of the top 10?
Yeah, that top 10.
Can you name them one more time, please?
Wait. Nicki's 10. Snoop is 9. Yeah, I mean, we'll start with Nicki. Nicki 10. What y'all think?
She can get kicked out.
And she kicked out. Okay, so Snoop and Nicki out of 9 and 10. Go ahead. What you say, Matt?
I mean, Snoop's so iconic. I think he's probably the most famous rapper in the world. Nicki, same thing. They're famous. They're mega famous.
That's it.
Would I put him in the top 10 lyrically? No. But as far as just being
influence and all that. Influence, I got you.
Influential, record sales, stay up there.
I can see why they're both there. Again, if you listen to Monster on Kanye's album, Nicki killed it. Nicki lyrically, Nicki's one of the best, male or female, to ever do it. But I don't know if I could give her top 10 yet. You know what I mean? Snoop, 9. I mean, I think lyrically, Ice Cube is better than Snoop lyrically. To be quite honest, if you really want my honest opinion, I think Ice Cube is better than Snoop lyrically. So yeah. I would take Snoop out of the top 10. You know what I'm saying? I love Snoop though.
I say Nicki because I remember hearing people saying that Safari was writing her early stuff, bro. And I'm not saying that she's probably not writing her stuff now, but I think they said that Drake, when she was battling with Remy, they said that Drake and them came in and Wayne came in and helped her with the ba. I don't know for sure, but I heard that they said Safari was helping her write her first early joints. Now Snoop was tough when he first came out, but like lately is like when he started coming like the in the 2000s. He wasn't there with the lyricism, but iconically, yes, they both deserve to be on it. Iconically,
right? No doubt.
Yes, but lyrically, no.
Like to thank 2K for jumping on. He had to jump off real quick, man. Sorry to interrupt that real quick. He had to jump off. Had some issues. You know what I mean, we'll see him in the future more. We talk about more hip hop topics and all that on Fanatical Massholes. We'll keep going on with the list. All right, so Snoop. So we agree, Snoop. So we all both said Snoop and Nicki can come out. You know what I'm saying? Other the top 10. Drake number 8, Wayne number 7. They went Young Money the first 4 coming beginning to the top 10. I mean, Drake. I mean, you can't take him out of the top 10. It's as much as you might want to, you know what I mean? And as much as I couldn't really deal with Drake like that when he first came out, because again, he was doing the singing and rapping, but man, that joint Stay Scheming was hard, man. That was that's my first. Yeah, I know you did, but that's my favorite verse. Stay Scheming that he did on Rick Ross, Stay Scheming. That's my favorite Drake verse. That joint was hard.
I hate it when the gods get to acting like the broads.
You was talking about Common.
What?
Talking about Common.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So again, I can't take him. I can't take him out of the top 10. Weezy number 7. As much as you want to try, I can't take him out either. I can't take him out of the top 10. Weezy, you can't, man. Like from the block is hot to, you know what I mean? All 3 Carters, you know what I'm saying? Bring it back. It just don't matter. Mr. Carter. The joint he had with the joint, yeah, exactly. I can't feel my face to the dedication. But the joint he had with
Sorry for the wait.
Yep, sorry for the wait. The joint he had with on the Carter 3 with Fab and Jewels. You ain't got nothing on me. So yeah, you can't take him out.
Once he hit the Carter 3, he was like,
it was over with. He was over with. He's over with.
For the first from 2009 to 2014, that's all you heard was Drake and Lil Wayne on the radio. That's all you heard.
That's it.
They took over.
Drake's still going.
They took over.
And he did a little bit in jail. Lil Wayne did. And he still was hot. Didn't lose no steam. Came out with John. That joint he had with Rick Ross. Fofo, Bulldog, Mama, looking pet. I pointed at you and tell that mom to fetch. Yeah, but anyway, so now Biggie, number 6, Eminem, number 5. I mean, this is not even a question. I'm not taking either one of them out. Again, you could say, some people are going to say Biggie was incomplete. I know Lil Yachty called him overrated, which is crazy. No, he's not overrated. Yes, you want to say incomplete, of course. I mean, he only put out 2 albums, but at the same time, both those albums were classics. Ready to Die and Life After Death. Right, that's what I'm saying. You can't, it's not incomplete. His life was cut short, untimely. So you can't really, you can say incomplete, but you can't really, that shouldn't mar his career. You know what I'm saying? Biggie's not getting taken out the top 10, out of my top 10. You know what I'm saying? Eminem's not either. How y'all feel about it? Can't take either one of them out.
I ain't gonna front. I think Eminem better than Biggie. Biggie tough, but Eminem is a lyrical motherfucker. That rap god joint, he crazy, man.
Yeah. And continue to feel like a rap god. Yeah, he goes. He
did 100 different styles on there. He did any rapper you could think of. He did all these styles on there.
He snaps on that joint. On that joint. He does. He got a joint with Jordan Lucas that's fire too. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's nice, man. Local talent, Jordan Lucas, but he's mainstream known now. Everybody should know who he is.
I'm surprised he's not on the list, to be honest with you, Jordan.
Joyner? I think he's fairly new. I wouldn't say he's new, but he's not. You know what I mean? That's they're not. I mean, shoot, for that they might put I'm not saying he's not. I'm not even gonna say 21 Savage, but I'm just saying there's newer dudes. Or there's dudes that are been around the same time, or just as much as him that could be on the list. Like, if we're gonna do it like that, yeah, you could put Benny the Butcher, RJ Payne. You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna say, I forgot about Dave East, that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Conway, exactly. The whole Griselda's nice. You know what I mean? I love Benny the Butcher, man. Benny the Butcher's my dude. That's my guy, man. I rock with Benny the Butcher right now. Again, like I said, RJ Payne, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's a few of Dave East, Don Q, Mozzie from Sacramento. Oh my goodness. Mozzie's fire, boy.
Boogie. Could have debatably been on the list.
Yeah. Tupac 4. Nas 3.
What's my man's name? What's his name, dude? He had a song with A Boogie called what's that? What's my man's name? He had the song with y'all go ahead. I think I'm
Well, anyway, Nas 3.
Nas is my number 1.
Nas 3, Pac 4. So you got Nas number 1. You move him up, right? Mm-hmm. You move him up. Cool. Pac number 4. I would keep Nas 3, move Pac up to either 2 or 1. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would do it. Yeah, that's how I would do it. Because again, Pac was he had a bunch of albums. Obviously, really the 2 mainstream ones was the double album, and then the Machiavelli album. You know what I'm saying? All Eyes on Me, double, and then Machiavelli, 7 Day Theory. But I mean, Tupac, man.
Don
Again,
Q, that's his name, Don Q.
Yeah, I mentioned Don Q. Yeah, Don Q's fire.
Yeah.
Don Q's fire.
Yeah.
You right about Don Q. But yeah. What I was gonna say, yeah, Tupac, man. He listen. People ain't gonna say he was the best lyricist. He had bars, man. Tupac had bars. He could keep up. You know what I'm saying?
The way he said it too.
He's militant. He was a revolutionary. He was a motivator. You know what I'm saying? Like just everything he said. He also, held accountability to people from the Black community. White man's world. It was talking away, but it was also saying, yo, it's not them that's knocking us off. It's us that's knocking us off. It's also, you know what I mean? Use your brain and understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Stop being a victim. Stop being a victim. Stop playing victim. You know what I'm saying? We could rise above it. Man, Pac was that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep shining out there. The hip hop might be a different place if him and Biggie was alive. And him, Biggie, Big L, you know what I mean? Big Pun. Who else? I mean, there's a whole bunch.
Should have been on the list.
Stat Bundles, you know what I mean? Like if there was a bunch of other dudes that was really, you know what I mean? Like hip hop might be a real different place if them dudes are still around. So we ain't taking Nas out. We moving him. We're gonna keep him where he's at. Or I keep him where he's at. Matt will move him up. Nas, Pac, where you gonna keep Nas? Nas good at 3?
Yeah. I think
okay.
I ain't even gonna front. I think Nas in his prime would have been number 2.
True indeed.
I'm not even gonna say I don't even think that Jay-Z should have been 1. He should have been like 3.
Me either.
They could have moved somebody.
Agreed.
So now that we get to that segue, Kendrick is number 2, J1. Again, I'm not Kendrick. I like Kendrick, but I would move him way down. Like I'm putting him. He's good, but I'm putting him maybe 15 right now. I'm putting him 15, 10 to 15. J 5. He's like around 4 to 5. He's in that range between 3 and 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pac is gonna be 1. I mean, listen. That's just that's where I would put him. You know what I'm saying? Again, Jay's Jay. I mean, what else can you say about him? You know what I mean? He came in rapping fast. You know what I mean? Him and Jazzo, and then he switched it up. Reasonable Doubt, classic album. In My Lifetime, great album. Part 2, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life, great album. You know what I'm saying? He continued to put out consistent hits and smashes. And obviously, he had The Wave, Beanie, Freeway, all them, you know what I mean? And obviously, again, Kendrick is Kendrick, man. If you listen to Section 38, Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick, man. Kendrick is that dude, man. I ride with Kendrick, but I don't got him number 2 yet. He can't be number 2. I can't put him there. I don't know what y'all think, but I can't put him there.
Yeah, bro. Kendrick needs to be in the 20s, 30s, next to J. Cole, and I'd even throw Joyner Lucas in that little group, personally.
Okay.
Yep. Number 2, though, he hasn't been.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. You right. You good, Pac? What you think?
Refresh my memory. Take
2 Kendrick, one Jay-Z. Where you
I don't think
him
Kendrick should be in number 2. No, I think that Kendrick is a good artist. He's tough. I think he got boosted when he came with the King of New York type. The 2 King of New York thing. That's when he got. I'm not saying that's what made him a good artist. I'm saying that's when everybody started really respecting him. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think that he is a very good. He is a very, very good lyricist. I think he's just overrated, man. To me, that's my opinion. I think he's overrated.
All right. So now that we got through the list, give me 2 snubs that you would put on here. We was gonna go 5, but let's just give me 2. Unless you got 5, let's do 5. We can do 5 quick. I'm saying, if you got 5 snubs you would put on here, who would you put on here?
Me?
Yeah, Pac.
I like a lot of music that dudes don't like. You know what I'm saying? I like A.R. Rap. I like A Mafia. I like
A Mafia. Definitely forgot about A Mafia.
Fab.
Fab definitely should be on there.
Fab
I like who else? I like there's a kid out right now named the dude from Philly, the young dude. Leaf Ward or something like that. He's tough.
Leak Moss?
No, Leaf Ward. Leaf Ward or something like that. He's tough. Who else? There's a few young dudes that should be on it that's nice, man. People don't like them because they country and blah, 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 but they just haven't given them a chance because I'd never gave them a chance. Let me see. But I said A Mafia, A.R. Why Cam ain't on it?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Cam, like, you know what I'm saying? Cam, J.R. Ryder. J.R. Ryder was crazy.
You know what? Hayes said that the other day. You know what I mean? I guess,
Ryder, Ryder's blocks. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
He was tough. J.R. Ryder was tough.
What about Lloyd Banks?
Lloyd Banks too, yeah.
Banks.
Lloyd Banks crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Banks work.
Man, what's your top 5, man? What's your?
Oh man.
Yeah. 5, Matt. What's your 5 that you see snubbed that should have been on his list?
I think Fab and Banks definitely should have been on the list.
Okay.
For lyrically, they're some of the best rappers. Yeah, Fab and Banks, where they at?
Mm-hmm.
And I think longevity-wise, Noriega and Fat Joe have stayed in the game. Even though it's not really the music.
Forgot about Fat
they
Joe.
moved on to other things, but they're still relevant.
That was my very first CD.
You got to flow, Joe. That was
my very first CD.
You got to flow, Joe. I mean, he's digging in the crates and all that. Jealous One's Envy, like, he's DITC, man. Like, I'm going to say, man, my 5, Big L, definitely Fab, definitely Cam, Prodigy. I know I'm missing some, man. I'm missing some.
Sean Price and ODB.
ODB, yeah.
We know Sean Price.
I'm missing one more, man. I'm trying to think of one more that I'm missing. I don't even know, man. I saw off the top of my head, that's one that I'm missing, man. Yeah, you could throw rappers.
Jizza should have been on there, man.
Yeah, you could throw Jizza. You could throw Jizza on there. You know what I mean? Raekwon. Like, listen.
Yeah, Raekwon.
It's so many people. It's even hard to say top 5. There's like 15 people we could throw in there to probably take out that could probably jump over some of these other people that are on there. That's like, But, yeah, that's the list, man. That was our list right there. Listen, man, y'all for listening, y'all watching. I know it was a long one. We appreciate y'all listening to our reaction. Obviously, listen to the Fanatical Massholes show where we talk about sports. Don't want to mix in other topics. Every weekend, we'll be doing this again when it comes to other hip-hop topics. I'll be having my guys on. Matt, Bastardo, appreciate you jumping on. My brother Pacman.
Appreciate you, man.
We'll be seeing more both of y'all, man. Listen, thank y'all for watching. We'll keep in touch, man. Fanatical Massholes. Y'all be easy, man. Peace and blessings. Go ahead, bro.
One thing before we end.
Go ahead.
There's a kid out there right now that nobody has seen. I'm telling you, and it's somewhere in some neighborhood that's better than all these dudes on there. They haven't got that shot. There was a dude on there that should have been on there in the 80s that probably never got seen, that never got that shot. The 90s too, and the early 2000s. There's some tough dudes out there that never got that shot that probably would have surpassed all these dudes if they got that shot.
We know some local cats that are just as good as these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? We definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out C Rose. You know what I'm saying? The other local rappers out in Worcester. You know what I mean? Keep pushing, man. Send me your stuff. I'm gonna push it for you. Help you know what I mean? Help you get there too, because everybody deserves to be heard. You know what I mean? But again, with that said, man, y'all have a good night. Peace and blessings. Y'all appreciate y'all for jumping on. Appreciate y'all for listening, watching to the Fanatical Massholes show. See y'all. One.
Peace. Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.
I got
This how it be. Know what you getting into. This how it be. This game ain't for everybody. This how it be.